Gonna feed him if you're coming
What up,
for me.
Nine?
Hope you ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head. I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart, or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste, and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey, Bond, what up, though, fellas? Appreciate y'all. I'm about to start in
I
1 second.
can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted, and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood, and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp,
What
so
up,
freezing, so
Nine?
cold. Behold, frostbite they feel.
What
I
up,
could tear
Nine?
you apart, or I could.
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
Being rational, give them what they ask for.
Who do you think you are? I'm the word. Boy, man, I'm the one who put in the work.
When I move, is it a quick rumble? I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
What up, though? That's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we get into that, let me get it to the track. Let me get it to the track. Friends, what up, though, man? I hope everything been good, bro. I ain't seen you on in a minute. I ain't really been on here, but oh, bro, all this is Oh man, I ain't even got my mic in there. So, all right, I hope y'all can hear me. Okay. I'm playing with this one, greeting everybody. My brother Bronze, 10 months. Stop playing with him, man. Shout out to Bronze, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Day one since day one, man. Always showing love. You know that membership is huge, bro. And for 10 months, that means you've been supporting the channel financially for 10 months, man. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man, because that really helps, man. I'm telling you, that's guaranteed. Duck it. So I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Hold on, let me. Should be good to go. It should be good to go. Edward, what up, though, bro? Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Who else in the building? My brother Edward is in the building. Hey, man. I don't know if y'all got the vote, but I did put a poll up about what y'all want to talk about tonight. Then tomorrow we talk about the other subject, but tonight we talk about people using social media to project their pains. You know, so let's not get it twisted. Projection is projection. It's just showing or articulating your thoughts and emotions. That's what projection is. So we all project. Even now, just having these conversations, when you having a conversation with someone, you're projecting, but it's all about what you project now. When people project their pain, they do that in different ways. Sometimes people just vent and tell you about the shit they're going through, that they experience, and then sometimes when most people use the term projecting, sometimes people put their downfalls or they shortcomings they project it onto you. Like, no, it's not me, it's you. You're like this, you're like that, and really they be like that. Like, oh, you're a liar. No, you're a liar. The person who calling the person a liar, that's real literally what they do. Oh, you fake. Nah, that person is really fake, but they're projecting themselves onto other people. The fucked up aspects about them, they associate it to other people. That's what projection one mainly. So everyone projects, but on here, this gives you an outlet. You ever hear that saying, atmosphere, what up, my guy? What up, though, fam? Appreciate you. Hey man, y'all ever hear that saying when people say people tend to hurt the people closest to them because they feel comfortable, like uh, they'd be going through something at work and come home and take it out on the wife because they know the wife will forgive them, but they never actually take it out on the person they want to direct it to. They find a comfortable, and that's what this internet has became, a comfortable space where people can come on here and project shit with no, I ain't gonna say without consequence because there is consequences sometimes. It can be consequences, but the consequence is minute compared to what would happen if you did it in real life to a real person next to you. Right? You can go on here and talk shit to somebody that live in California. I'm in Michigan. I could talk shit to somebody living in California, Australia, all around the world. What they gonna do to me? That's how people think, right? So it gives them a safe space for them to project all their pain because they might not live up to uh, live up to par, in real life. So now they can come on here and find somebody else who might be doing the same or a little worse than them, and all the shit that they've been told they ain't fitting on. Now they can do that to somebody else. Sometimes people don't be in the environment to have that outlet to belittle someone else, but this internet gives you the ability to. Right? This internet gives you the ability to. The people around you might be doing better than you, but you can come on the internet and come shit on somebody. You know, it's easier to find somebody to shit on the internet than it is in real life sometimes. Especially if you ain't doing it as big as other people around you. So this gives people that safe space to do that, just to talk shit. And then sometimes people don't be shit in real life, but on the internet, people don't really know them, so they can talk and act like they big shots and shit, right? And shit on people, and then they probably be doing worse than the person they shitting on. right? In real life, that shit. I mean, I just seen that shit. Like when people get exposed on here, I be sitting back like, damn, bro. Like you doing worse than the motherfucker you been shitting on for the last couple months. Like, but that's what people do. Is a lot of projection where it still have long distance hurting power. Yeah, they do hurt people, unfortunately. But that's what's in them. So you can't expect nothing else out of them, right? If people get all that pain within them, that's all they can produce. The only thing that manifests outside of us is what's inside of us. So if you just see a person going around being nasty to everybody, that's because that's what's in them. They ain't got it in them to be nice to people. Most people like that only be nice when they're around an authority figure, somebody with some form of power or authority. And then they'd be kissing their ass, but everybody else they'd be, angry and mean and nasty too. I done seen that in real life, not on the internet, but in real life, I seen people like that. Like, damn, you been nice to all these doctors, but everybody who ain't a doctor, you been shitty to. And then come to find out, her ass be getting dragged at home by her husband. Like, oh, that's why. That's why. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you make a lot of money, but you go home and get your ass whooped. So I don't. When people try to use that status and all that shit, man, nah, I don't care about none of that. I done seen it all, bro. I done seen it all. I done seen doctors with all the money, all the status, and a wife still cheating on them with somebody from the hood. Like all that money and status can't keep your wife from getting beat down from some hood dude. Like so that shit don't mean nothing, bro. That shit don't mean nothing. It's all about a person's character, man. And what they produce is about what's inside of a person, what what it produces outside of them. That's what it's about. Because whatever's inside of you is gonna manifest. So on this social media, bro, like I'm saying, like you gotta be careful who you deal with because you don't know who's stable and who not in reality, and you don't know how stable a person is, right? That's why I don't be going around here fucking with nobody. I'm straight, bro. I ain't got it in me to do it, but like this, I treat the internet like I treat real life. That's how I interact. I interact with the internet like I interact in real life. I don't be bothering nobody, bro. So I ain't about to go around here bothering nobody at home getting beat down by hubby, but threatening inmates, treating inmates greasy. And that's how it be, man. That's how it be. And that's projection. And see, it happens in different ways. It's not one way to project. There's multiple ways. That's why we telling people like stop looking at life black and white. When you say projection, don't think of one way. You have to be aware of all the ways. Even if you don't know all the ways, just be aware it's multiple ways. Like we talk about duality, but I mean I had conversations with people who practice metaphysics or in that realm. And we talk about like quadality, like it's multiple things happening simultaneously, right? Like we know for a fact that it can be five people in a room and all five people have the same exact experience, right? But then when you ask all five people about those experiences, you go get, uh, you go hear similar stories, not the same story. You will hear similar stories because people only perceive things from a level of their own understanding. So if a person has an experience, if a person has that experience multiple times, they see it a different way from a person having an experience for the first time. Does that make sense? So, writers, what up, though? Nine, appreciate you. Commander, the lady of the nine, the minister, the general of defense. Hey, I give you 100% on closing out the show. I had listened to it before I went to sleep, and I give you 100% because only reason. I mean, I don't give you 110% because you messed up the end. but you get 100%. That's A plus. You said everything I asked you to say. Care about how you feel. The part that you missed was, and if we said anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody, help me spread the word. That shit was fucking hilarious. She was like, what, right? What did he say? We be listening to it all. I'm sitting up there cracking up like they some fools. Like, appreciate that though, sis. Appreciate that. That was 100%. I give you an A plus on that. I will give you an A plus plus, but you couldn't remember the resonate part. You couldn't remember that. So tell somebody. That's my favorite part of saying. Tell somebody. But yeah, that's all it be. It all be projection, and projection occurs in multiple ways, right? So it's identifying how someone is projecting. So like, I be having convocations. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I be having conversations with people on here, and I can tell when they have an emotional attachment to a subject, and I can tell when a person is just telling me what they think. There's a difference from someone telling you what they think about something because most thought most people when they tell you what they think, they haven't experienced it. So they only have a thought about it. But when a person has experience in it, they tell you how they feel about things. Right? Does that make sense? You can tell when somebody experienced some shit because they're telling a biased perspective about it. Like it takes work and it takes intention to have a conversation without projecting your feelings into something when you have experience with it. It's hard to do it, but you have to be mindful while you're doing it because a lot of times, like when we just have general conversation, I can sit back and tell when somebody experienced something and when somebody is just giving their opinion about something because they haven't experienced. But I mean, we can have a conversation, and if I was in this hypothetically, if I experienced this, yeah, I probably would feel this way, or I probably would think this way. But it's all hypothetical because you never truly know how or what you would do until you're in a position to do it or have to do it. You really don't. I mean, it's easy to say, I do this, I do that. I used to do that shit until you experience something. You're like, oh shit, this, you know, sometimes you can't even think. It's like, yeah, I thought I would do this, but this is what happened when it happened. I've been in situations like that. Yeah, that motherfucker come over here, man. I do this. The motherfucker came over there. Like, oh shit, the motherfucker here for real. Like, damn. That's how it be. Frankie Blanco, what up, though? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. But that's how it be. Like, until you really experience something, you don't know what you would do. Like somebody told me that on here, and I had to I stopped myself because I was like, yeah, somebody come on here talk about me. I do this, I do that. I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. And they was like, bro, you don't know what you do till that shit happen. And I was like, yeah, 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 you're right. You're right. It's easy to say I do this and I do that. And when people do that, you're generally looking at someone else's situation. So you may go through the same situation, but the circumstances might be different. So looking at their situation is all hypothetical. It sounds good. It sounds good. But in reality, though, shout out to Armando, it don't work like that. You know, you can go through the same thing but have different circumstances. We got different circumstances going through the same scenario. Dee 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 dee. So back to the subject. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, like that's what a lot of people, and like I said, some people project their pain, and it's not a bad thing, right? They just venting or they just telling their story. But when you project onto other people, that's where it becomes a problem. That's when it becomes a problem. And you can always, I ain't gonna say you can always tell, but I say it like this, it'd be so funny when I notice it. This ever happened to you? Somebody ever been talking and you just listening? Say if you ain't even in the scenario, you just listening to two people going at it. If you hear the person talking about the other person, but you like, damn, bro, that's all the shit you do. I've been in situations where people be like, you like this, you like that. And I'm like, nah, man, that's you. That's you. People will see things in you that they see in themselves. That's why I always try to tell people, man, people will do the same thing for different reasons, right? People do the same things for different reasons. Just because somebody do something you do, don't mean they doing it for the same reason you doing it. That's just not true. So oftentimes people will see themselves in other people. Oh, you do this, so it must be for this reason. No, that's why you do that shit. I don't be nice to people to get close to them to find out the information. I don't do. No, I be nice to people because it feels good. I enjoy being nice to people. I don't have no hidden agenda but from being nice to people, but besides it feels good to me. That's my agenda. I like to feel good. And being nice to people make me feel good. So I like to be nice to people, but I like to be nice to the right people, right? Rachel, is that you? Yeah. You moving? Why that look weird? Oh, that looked weird for a minute. I'm like,
Well, my camera
like
on
ain't no
though, bitch ass camera.
no, because it had froze for a minute. And I'm like, oh,
Let
they
me
got
fix my hair. I was like, damn, I thought I did it. Hold on, my hair fucked up. I just saw that shit. Damn, it's coming out from the corners on my hat. That's why I'm like, wait, where my camera on? Shit, it's
man.
exposing
I was
everything.
about to cam up tonight. I was about to sit at the table, and I'm like, fuck that. I want
All
to
right, that's
watch
better.
out being lazy.
That's a little better.
Mhm.
I was like, damn,
Uh,
man, shit, camera on. It wasn't supposed to be on. But yeah, you're going about it in so many ways, spitting some gems though. Keep going. My bad. Camera was supposed to be off.
but even, I mean, you probably one of the. Well, see, we can get petty. I can get petty with you because you know you've been around a lot of the same places I've been. So, but
Yeah,
like even some of the experiences you've been through, I was listening to like different people like that's in that circle. A lot of those people, I feel bad for them, bro. And that's like I feel bad for them. Like man, y'all been through some shit. Y'all still going through some shit, and y'all don't know how to get through the shit.
well, to
Like
be
y'all don't know how
honest,
to get through it.
I
Instead
just
of coming on,
I just visit
yeah,
the people
instead,
here and there. This YouTube shit is crazy. It's out of pocket.
but so many beneficial ways we can be using the social media. A lot like what we do when we connect,
Mhm.
we communicate, we build with one another. People use it. Everything has duality to it. So just like we use it in a positive way, people use it in a negative way. They use it to come on here to dismantle people, to hurt people. But you think about it like in your real life offline, you telling me you ain't got nothing to do but this, you got all this time to do this, but you have nothing you can do to make to benefit your real life. Like you ain't got no kids, no family, you can't go to a park, you can't go down a fucking water slide, you can't do none of that shit in real life. You just be on here doing this shit. Like I'd be like, I
100%.
feel sorry for him, bro. Like damn, I can imagine occupying my time just on here talking shit about people, bro.
I think it's just easier for people to come online and act gangster when in reality, like 50 Cent says they wangster on some real shit. Like it's safer. They just punching the keyboard, telling people this, that, blah blah blah, thinking there's no consequences. But even us seeing it, like how many times people, have been found like, oh, damn, dude, it don't matter if you're behind a keyboard, people find out who you is one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
And I say dude, like it doesn't matter if it's a female, or a woman, man. Sorry, I'm a Michael bag. I'm a dude, you're a dude, we all dudes. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Good Burger, baby. I know.
Welcome to Good Burger, home with the Good Burgers. Can I take your order? That was my shit.
That's
I'm a
not-
dude. You're a dude. We're all dudes. Yeah, that was shit. Good Burger.
Every time I say dude, it reminds me of it.
Oh, when I was younger and I had my braids, they used to say I look like him and Lorenz Tate all the time. I'd be like,
Eh?
nah, bro. If you see me, you remember the Inkwell? I don't know if y'all remember Inkwell. Or even,
That I do.
what was that? Minister Society. I had his hair.
I see that
I,
because of my baby
I,
pops.
was- I used to wear my hair like that. They'd be like, man, you look like Lorenz Tate, bro. I'd be like,
I can't with him. Yeah. Listen, if it wasn't for my baby pops, I wouldn't have seen none of these movies y'all be talking about, the hoods and all that. Because one, first of all, I was a Disney baby, right? I go from horror movies to Disney movies, and yes, I still watch cartoons at 35. Yes, the fuck I do. That's why it was easy to go, on the 4th of July to take my daughter to go watch that alien movie, that galaxy movie called Ilios or whatever that little young boy name is. Like I enjoyed that shit.
I mean, it was entertainment, man. It was
Hell
all
yeah.
entertainment.
It's fairy
I
tales. I
watched
still
Bleach.
believe in fairy tales. Shit.
Man, you give me some anime where they cutting arms and stuff off, I watch it. Attack
That
on
was my
Titans and
brother's
stuff
shit.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bleach.
You
That's my
reminded me of him. That's crazy.
yeah, I
Anything
be watching a lot.
anime, that was my brother's
Yeah,
shit.
especially the Japanese stuff because they be having blood and arms and stuff flying
Yep.
around. Oh, it's
Listen,
like
you
you
saying that
moved it.
shit?
You like,
Listen, I used
man,
to get mad, right? Because there was a point in time where I had to share the TV with my brother, right? And he used to be into this goddamn what was it called? Not Dragon Ball Z.
that was
Other
shit,
shit.
bro.
Yu-Gi-Oh! There you go.
Yu
That shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh was
So I
straight.
used to
I
be
didn't
so
get into all the spin-offs, but
listen. I didn't
original
just have to,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I didn't have to just watch the damn shows. I would have to sit here and play these damn cards with him. And it was hard because I didn't understand this shit. Then he would start talking in a whole nother language, talking about he Chinese and Japanese. And listen, mind you, when he got older, he actually before he lost, his head a little bit, he actually got, together with a Japanese chick. I was like, if my brother was in his sixth senses and he wouldn't have went left with that chick that he got with, that got him into the drugs, my brother would have had a good life somewhere else on some real shit. But that he was into anime for real, for real. That was his passion. And drawing, he used to draw the little comic books. He started off by drawing off Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon.
Nate the Great is in the building. What up, though, bro?
Nate,
What up,
baby.
though? I was in there listening to the music earlier for a minute.
But
Nate brought the music back to YouTube.
I stopped doing it for a minute. But yeah,
Yeah,
you're not wrong. People come on this John and project. That's why you see what happened to that couple on Las Vegas. You see what happened to that other
yeah,
couple
man.
that the husband unalived his wife. Like they was just exposing each other's secrets on social media. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
social
what.
media makes you vulnerable.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Uh, in re- I'm trying to say it the most. A
You
person
better
who
man speak with
uh,
your chest and say how it is. Sorry.
an irrelevant person can become relevant on social media, bro. I'm just playing. I'm just being because and they're you're relevant for the wrong fucking reasons. This is the comprehension level that people don't have. You're relevant because people enjoy seeing drama. People like fucking soap operas, and this is real life shit, right? So this is real. This is YouTube has became reality TV, right? People get to see a lot of people. A lot of people like to see people going through worse shit than them, and sometimes that make them feel better, right? That's how a
Mhm.
lot of people are. That's just the reality of the situation. We can candy coat it or say it nice or whatever, but the reality is people tend to feel more comfortable about their situation when they see other people in fucked up situations. So seeing somebody come on here crash out, those people always gonna be popular. That's all because it's drama. Drama sells, man.
A lot of it,
Drama,
too much of
drama
it.
sells.
You know what's
But
funny?
what people
When
don't, but this is what people is missing. That shit on TV is TV. Those are
Mhm.
actors acting, and when the acting is stopped, then they go back to their regular lives. The difference is this is your real life, bro.
Let me ask you a question. I don't know if I'm the only one thinking of it, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one perceiving it this way, right? Do you believe that a lot of these people get behind the scenes and make scripts and plays?
I ain't gonna say a
Trying to
lot. I think some people do. Some people do. I mean,
and it
some
goes
people know.
left because
Like,
they're
look, I'm gonna be real with you. I can be, man. Look, I can come on here. Even the way I structure the conversations or the questions I ask, I
yeah.
do it in a way that I want people to feel open to come and have a conversation, and open up about things. Right?
Hmm.
I can put it in a way where I can be ignorant and petty and draw a lot of attention. I can be controversial.
But listen to what
That's
you're
easy.
saying, right? Listen to what you're saying. You do it, right? And what's funny is people say that exactly what you're doing is what they want to do, but they end up on some Krishan Rock and Blueface type shit. You see where I'm
Hmm.
coming from? Some DDG and Holly Bailey type shit. And I can keep going. I just don't know the Twitchers or whatever you call them, Jones, before them. I just know of these because it's been thrown in my face so much on some weird shit. But it's kind of like maybe because I watched Haley Bailey and I did like the movie and I talked about Haley Bailey a lot and I didn't have a problem with her becoming the black Little Mermaid. I didn't see a problem with that and that became a hot controversy. And I'm a Disney baby, so I took it. I mean, not the criticism. I'm saying the topic. Like I like watching movies, so that was a topic I talked about. But at the end of the day, it's like I tell people, man, like we worry about the wrong shit. What if a fucking black girl plays the Little Mermaid? Shit. What if a Puerto Rican girl plays the Little Mermaid? If y'all fucking look at the books and the shows and stuff like that,
Man,
right under
bro,
the
they
sea,
got
they were all fucking cultures. That's why I like
man. That's some imaginary shit anyway. So I mean,
people
anybody can
fucking.
be anything. They got
But
white
my
people
whole
playing the
point is
gypsies.
that maybe
So
that's why
I
my
mean,
algorithm hit because I didn't know that Halle Bailey was dating the bull DDG. I didn't know who the fuck he was. You see where I'm coming from? So it's like, and for 1 second, my algorithm hit that. Once I talked about Haley, it's like people are like, well, why don't you talk about the relationship? I don't want to do that. You see where I'm coming from? Because at the end of the day, for what? I might hit it if I see it become a hot topic and I see that it's something that's going on within my community. I was like, y'all pay attention to this. You see where I'm coming from? But look at what's happening here. So why isn't this getting attention? But y'all giving this attention. I don't dwell on it. I just speak on it. You see where I'm coming from? I'm not gonna sit here.
yeah.
You got me
But see,
fucked up.
even if you think about that, Lisa J, what up though? Appreciate you. So people do that too. Like being a content creator. Like I'll ask questions, what y'all want to talk about? We can talk about, but
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk about it in my way. I'm not gonna talk about it in the way you want me to, but I'll talk about it in the way I want to. But pick a
Facts.
subject. That's how I am, right?
And some
But
people like
people
that. Some
in
people
real
like
life,
that.
man, you'll be doing something, and people get mad at you because you ain't doing it the way they think you should do it. Like, why don't you do
And
the shit then? Like when people be
exactly.
like,
That's what
like people
I
be
mean.
like,
Like
you should do it like this. Why don't you get your ass on here and do it like that? Then shit, that's how you want it done. You
people how
do
they
it
want
that
us to
way.
they want us to be like these twitchers and that's what I'm calling them because I went down a rabbit hole trying to figure a lot of this shit out and I'm peeping. I was like, look, listen, y'all don't realize these are scripts and plays even though y'all it seems real because they're out here, they turn the camera and y'all seeing them 20 what they do during the day or blah blah blah. It's still a script, it's still a fucking play. And that's what's got me thinking, like, is YouTubers trying to do that? Did y'all take drama from Facebook and Instagram, come over here? You see where I'm coming from? It's like you seeing people from other platforms bringing that shit over here. I was like, y'all trying to do this streaming shit. You see where I'm coming from? And YouTube is open, is a wide range. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just because this person doesn't want to do it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. But at the end of the day, right? Like I tell people, the viewers are the ones that demand certain shit. That's why I don't pay attention to a lot of people. I'll be like, yo, sub up if you want to sub up, and if you don't, look, the door's right there. Just make sure the doorknob doesn't hit you with a good Lord split you, because I'm not gonna act a fool and sell my soul just to please your entertainment.
Yeah, that's why I tell people everybody got their own style. And I will say this: the most successful streamers, they do script that shit. You know, that's why they're successful. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, even in
But
a
that's why they
way,
crash a
I
lot
script.
too, so fast.
Pixie, what up, though, Pixie?
I'm
Appreciate you,
sorry.
sis. Appreciate you.
Blessings to
But
everyone in
in
the
a
chat.
way, you said who?
No, I said blessings to everyone in the chat because I missed a few
Hmm.
people.
Blessings, blessings. We're Gary. Gary sleep. He'll probably wake up around 2 or 3.
Gary under his shell. He waiting for us to get towards the end. Watch him pop up.
At like 2 or 3, he gonna wake up from his old man nap. Like, oh, I thought I was like, nah, bro.
Abuelito, dame café. I was trying to be low, not to interrupt Word. I wanted him to get that out. I know he was about to cook.
And then I would say, just understand it. You know, when people come on here, they go project. You know, is what they projecting, and just know you gotta have like mental keto, right? Some shit you gotta let roll off your shoulder. Some shit you gonna have to address. Hi, what up, though, brother? Good people
Should be
make God
crazy.
keep us in the family. Appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you.
Well, I can't come on here seeking attention and glory. I swear to God. Like, if I'm gonna come up, let it be for what I came on here for. That's why I tell people, like, I don't know who I was having a conversation with the other day. I know it was with somebody. I was talking with somebody, and I was like, it's crazy. That's why I like, having, these type of like, streams with you because at the end of the day, we can have conversations, right? And we're not worrying about, trying to impress somebody, trying to seek attention, trying to become famous. Like, if somebody gets the
Yeah.
message, they get it. And that's how little by little we've been coming up, and people don't peep that shit. I'm sitting here like, Word taught me one thing, right? When he took me under his wing. Nate was another one. Consistency. And that's what I've been trying to do is like, even though I can't be on no fucking, how can you call that shit? They call it the post now. On that shit every day telling people, what I'm doing. I can't do that. My life is personal. A lot of people come on YouTube and do that, but I'm not posting my life. May I have talked about the experiences I've been through? Yes, because I've overcome them. So now I'm able to talk about them. But what happens in my personal life is my personal life. I'm not willing to fuck up what I've built just to amuse a few people. You see where I'm coming from? And that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, y'all want to live the life that these damn streamers are living. That's on you. So when you crash down and you lose what you got, and that's what's happening to a lot of people. Y'all peep. A lot of people have lost relationships. Word, I'm not lying. Have
Yeah.
gained enemies trying to do this shit. Like I've
Man,
seen people
I was,
talk to me like, let's do what the word is doing, but mix it up with what they're doing
like,
in the sector. Like what?
man,
No.
listen, I done heard some crazy shit on here. Look, I done seen people lose their marriages. Like, bro, you about to give up what you got in real life for attention you getting online? Like, that's why I say everyone, like, I use the term maturity, right? And if you look up maturity, it just means fully developed. A lot of people not mentally, emotionally, or even sexually mature. So they do immature things. Like, how can you mess up a marriage, bro? How can you fuck up your marriage for some online attention? Like, I done
Exactly.
seen people fuck up their marriages. I done seen people come on here act like they wasn't married, then you find out they've been married. I'm
Hmm.
like, man, what for real? Like, what? I don't know.
That's it.
I don't
Like,
know. People
I've
weird,
had a
bro.
few
I'm
people tell
telling
me,
you.
let's do the script part. Let's do this though, because that shit goes left. When you play these plays and you play these scripts, you're still lying at the end of the day. Then when people find out that you're scheming and scamming, it's curtains. What you gonna do after that? How do you gain the trust that you was trying to gain in the beginning after you've lost it? Can't nobody answer that question because you can't gain it. It's gonna be hard as shit. If you do gain it back, it was a miracle. That's all I can tell people.
Man, I can't. I'm not about to throw nothing away. I ain't doing it in real life. Like the temptation is real, but
Mm-hmm.
like I said, temptation is about self mastery, or I use self control. You know, but self control is a form of self mastery. If you can control yourself and not allow your desires to override, you know, that's how you begin to master self. You know, and I study martial arts and I'm into like the ancient philosophies and stuff, and that's the whole um premises of a lot of martial arts is self mastery. A lot of the ancient philosophy believed we came down here to master oneself. Like if you get into Buddhism and Taoism, it's all about letting go of desires, right? The outside thing, the worldly thing. Even in the Bible, it tells you, let go of the worldly thing. The Bible teaches you about spiritual heaven or spiritual paradise. Meaning when you die, if you do good down here, if you go through the suffering and you do the right things, even though it's easier to do the wrong things, you will be rewarded when you die. That's what basically Christianity teaches you. Huh? A lot of the Islam, if you follow this way, when you die, you get all these virgins. You get your reward when you dead, basically. It's basically the same thing. Let go of this world quick, and you will be rewarded later.
Not just that, you're more unalived than alive. Don't let it go over y'all heads. I learned that shit the hard way. I was like, damn, that's crazy. How you really is worth more not here in this world no more than what you are here in this world.
How to separate social media and reality. I mean, I agree with that. Social media, people are not separated. To me,
Mm-mm.
I would say I don't separate the shit. Like for me, I don't separate it. I look at whatever I pay attention to becomes a part of my reality. So if I'm on social media, to me, I'm just saying for me, like when I'm on social media, I'm paying attention. So that becomes a part of my reality. And the reason I look at it like that, because I know the shit that happened on here can affect me in real life. I'm not going to be naive. Somebody pissed me off
Facts.
on here. Even if I turn it off, I'm still pissed off. That's reality. I'm a real fucking person. So I want to be respected on here just like I'm respected in real life. And if I can't be, then I won't be around you. It's simple as that. I'm not about to sit up there. Like I'll do that shit in real life. If I don't feel like I'm welcome somewhere, what the fuck I'm gonna sit around there for? You lucky to be in
100%.
my presence. That's just how I feel. Like you are
100%.
lucky to be in my presence. Just like I feel lucky to be in other people's presence. It's a two-way street. I
That's
appreciate people's time just like I want people to appreciate my time. So if I don't feel welcome, then I leave. Go somewhere where I am welcome. Shit. I ain't got to try to fit in with nothing. Either I'm in there or I'm not.
for real.
So like even on social media, like shit, if you can't respect me, I don't need to be around you. I'm wasting my time. I've been around people who do. And I don't think that's too hard. It is to respect somebody. I don't think that's asking for too much. And if
No,
it
but see,
is, then you're the wrong people for me to be around. I'm good.
it's not hard to respect people, right? The problem is that people don't know how to respect themselves. So how can they respect anybody else?
How can they respect it? And once I see that, that's why I know I'm straight. I'm good. They can't be around this person because eventually we gonna have issues, bro.
You know what's
That's just what
crazy?
it is.
When I really noticed that was when I was getting stalked around on social media over some shit that had nothing to do with me. I ain't want to get in. You see where I'm coming from? But all I did
Mhm.
was talk about men's rights. Yo, I got stalked around for fucking what? I think I didn't even know it in the beginning until people started showing me some shit. I ignored. I was like, fucking, I ain't paying that shit no mind. But it was like, damn, like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, what do I got that you want that it's been already like 7 months until I finally fucking like, I didn't really snap, but I said some shit. Oh, why you disrespecting? Look, listen, y'all don't know the story. So just leave it at that on some real shit.
You- Can
Like,
I
you
be
get
honest with
tired.
you?
You get so
Can
fucking
I be
tired.
honest with you?
Talk
I
to me.
wanted to I wanted to tell you this behind the scene, and this is nothing bad. I tell my wife this shit all the time. It's just from what I've seen from you since I've been on here. You see the
Yeah.
good in people. You know what I'm saying? You see the good in people. It could
Oh,
be
yeah.
somebody bad, but you see the good in them, and you fucks with it, right? And you give yourself, you give your all. Like I'm gonna be me to you.
I
right?
give a benefit of the doubt. Listen, before I
And
wouldn't do that. You see where I'm
I
coming
was
from?
literally about to say that
It
you
took
give
my baby
people the
pops
benefit of the doubt.
to teach
You
me
give
that.
people that.
But
Yeah,
sometimes it's hard for me to tell, like, because people got so many masks. It's just like, okay, let me
I'm.
try to give you. I don't want to bring that person out, so let me give you the benefit of the doubt. That's why I be so calm all the time. So it's kind of like
I say
I don't get
I I
mad, and that
I
gets
say
people
this.
mad. Like, why
I
you want
was
me mad? I be
I
laughing.
would say this though. I mean, is nothing wrong with giving people the benefit of the doubt. Everyone doesn't deserve it.
Oh, I learned it already.
You have to when people do stuff and you see it consistent, they consistently do it. That's just who they are.
Real shit.
You know, no matter if they do have a good, if they having a good day, but if a person shows they have more bad days than good days, that's just who they are.
Hmm.
It's 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 about your perception in life.
Oh
I
yeah,
go through shit every day, but I don't. If you ask me, I ain't have a bad day. Even though I go through shit, it's not a bad day. It's a good day. Shit, I'm living. And
that's what
some
I be
people,
telling
I
people.
mean, when they go through a little adversity, it's a bad day. Why? Because they going through something like shit. That's every day, bro.
Yeah, you go through like shit. You go through shit. I'm like, my bad. I skipped that word. Like you speak on some facts. That's why I tell people I don't get worried. And people notice that shit on here. Like I'm not getting mad for what. This shit for me is entertainment on social media. Unless I'm on a panel over here that you're speaking serious or some shit like that. But other than that, everything the fuck else on this bitch is entertainment. And can't nobody tell me what the fuck to say or do. My opinion offended you? Well, oh well. Don't ask for my opinion. Like I tell people,
Man, and that
because I'm gonna
you
be
know what,
blunt with
man.
that shit. I'll be blunt with
But,
shit. Like don't
but
ask.
like
I'm gonna tell you.
in that in that
That's
sector,
what
we
got me in
came.
trouble the first time when y'all saved my ass because I didn't know. I thought I was supposed to speak my mind. The fuck? You asked me a
We
question,
see
I answered the fucking question. You got mad. That's on you.
but see that's what like in that sector we came from. That's what I thought. I'm like, oh, I don't know what the fuck this shit is. This YouTube shit. I'm just watching other people, and I'm like, oh, this is what it is, right? And I'm like, oh, I can do this. I can, speak my mind or state my opinion about something. Then I kept watching. I'm like, nah, bro, this ain't what it is. Like, no, if you do this shit, you gonna get into some shit. Like, man, it's best. It's best.
That's
I'm gonna
why I
move,
did
and
what you
then
told me. I fall back.
and
But
that
see,
that's why I sat back and I looked and I watched. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm moving like I'm moving the street on here, bro.
I,
I
I
don't
was
even. I move on YouTube. I move like I move in the hood, not
I
like I
was
move in the
safe.
suburbs.
I was safe until I decided to give somebody the benefit of the doubt after 3 fucking years on this app on some real shit. But listen, everybody warned me on some real shit.
Man, I seen some shit today,
That's
and
why
I'm
I
looking like
laughed.
it's so bad how people. Um, I'm trying to use. I'm trying to be respectful. Uh, but it's so bad how people. Mm, I don't even want to use that term. That's bad when I get lost for words. Uh,
He's got the
I
words, but
don't
right now they
because
scrambling.
I
I
like
can't
this
read.
because I had a good relationship with this person, so I don't want to say nothing. Because the person I know the person is a good person, but they it's just like, bro, they house like this shit will turn you into something, right?
Yeah,
And that's what I'm seeing. It's like, damn, but I'm looking at the people around them, but I was around them. And the reason I'm not around them no more is because
they show their true
I
colors.
know me saying something about like my giving my honest opinion because I care about you, it'll turn into something else. So
Real
it's
shit.
best for me to step away and be away and get away. And you do your thing, I do my thing. Everybody ain't you can't approach everyone, right?
Nope.
Everybody ain't approachable. You give a person an honest observation that you have on them, and they think, "Oh, you attacking me? You just like, nah, bro. I'm telling you the shit because I care about you, and I see you fucking up, and I don't want you to fuck up. I want you to do good. So, hey,
Right.
but you can't do that with everybody. There's
You
some
can't.
people you can be like, you can talk to, you know, like, hey, man, there's people like that. I got people on here like that. I talk to, they talk to me. Like, man, don't even. let that shit go, bro, or move this way, move that way. You have those conversations, and they don't feel no type of way. They don't think. But then you do that with some people, they think you stabbing them in the back, and I'm like, bro, man, I ain't got time for that shit. I got kids you get to worry about, bro. Just trying. I see something, and I'm trying to help you, bro. But like I said, you don't really know people on here like that, so you got to understand who you can approach and who you can't. And if some people on here, they can't take criticism.
They cannot at all, and I learned the hard way, for real.
I mean,
You got some women that want you to, it's you got to pick a side. You're a woman. You can't be. I'm like, I'm looking at females like, is you serious? Like, what era we in? Like, oh, you can't be in this conversation because you're not black enough. I said, damn. Can I bring back my ancestors? Like, do I really gotta prove what runs through my fucking veins? Like, shit. Y'all hear
hey,
Puerto Rican, you not black. Get the fuck like, okay, bye. See you later, sayonara.
you know what? I gotta say, shout out to the females too, like Commander and Tay. They done pulled my coattail a couple times. Like, hey man, you doing this, you doing that, you doing that. And the only thing I can do is explain my intent of when I did something. But I have to take their criticism. And isn't when I say criticism, there's levels to it. It's constructive criticism, it's informative criticism, and I've never neither one of them ladies have ever gave me destructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? They gave me uh corrective criticism.
That's
They
what
gave
I
me constructive criticism, but it was never like they never tried to destroy me. You know what I'm saying? That's destructive. But shout out to the ladies, because they do it. I ain't gonna say often, but they do it when it need to be done. But they know they can do that. And so I try to make myself open because that's how I am in real life. Somebody I'm fucking up. People tell me like, "Hey man, you fucking up." I'm like, "All that I can do is correct it. That's all I can do." So I mean, I rather know what I'm doing wrong so I can do it right than keep doing some shit wrong.
Facts.
But everybody ain't like that though. You can't tell everybody about their stuff. Some people feel a type of way.
Yeah, I don't know why, because at the end of the day, we all grown. I think time put it up there. Let me see. Listen. I don't believe in best friends. Like, I feel as though that's a high school term. Like, the word best friend is underrated on some real shit. I can't get this damn thing to scroll up. He said something. Let me go up a little bit. All right. He said the best friend you can have.
Hmm.
Here we go. The best friend you can have is the ones that are going to tell you no and not yes because they want something out of you. I like the sister sit on the panel. A lot of people were missed on some real shit. That's how it is. That's why I don't believe in best friends and none
Yeah.
of that stuff. For real, for real. I've always said that when I come on here. And listen, I've gotten a lot of lashback for that because I feel as though like once you've hit a certain age, right? You see where I'm coming from? The word best friend, like, all right, y'all been around each other for so long, y'all already family. You see where I'm coming from? You created your own little family. Like the terminology, friends. We used to use it in school. Oh, that's my little friend. That's my best friend. Y'all used to go around and get in trouble. You see, that's my perspective of it. Like we grown now. Like I have, how can I say? Oh, what's the word for it? I don't have friends. I have
So shit. Jug, what
There
up
you
though?
go. There you go. Because my baby pops told me, he's like, hey, there's a different word for it. I was calling them something the fuck else. Chill. Associates. There you go. On some real shit or business partners. Other than that, everybody that's in my circle that I say I trust is my family. If I don't trust you, you're not my family.
Yeah, I fucks with like you. I be honest, the 9%, like everybody in the nine, that's my fam, bro. That's my fam. I'm big nine. I go I act like a big brother, somebody fuck with my people. Outside
But
of that, you got people like Bronze, Frankie, that's fam to me, man. Nate,
mhm,
that's fam. All that's fam, man. And
that,
this is how I feel. Like, I don't really feel like we cool until we fucking argue or we have some type of disagreement. Because you don't know how cool you is with someone until y'all don't see the shit the same. When y'all don't see things the same, and If y'all can fall out and fix it, then y'all know y'all cool, man. But if you
Mhm.
fall out and it's just a fallout, then y'all was never really cool.
That's it. I've
It's
seen
okay to be when everything is good, everybody's smiling. That's fine. What about when shit hit the fan?
facts.
Can we come to like if me and you get into it, can we just say how we feel and not try to destroy one another? That's
Real
how I know
shit.
when we cool. I tell you, okay, look, you did this and it made me feel like this, but I'm not trying to destroy you. I'm not trying to take you out. I'm not trying to I mean, it's some people is like I had a misunderstanding with on here, and then they just went full nuclear. Like, hold on, bro, we ain't even talk about the situation. Like that
that
shit weird to me, bro. Like you fucking
happens a lot.
weird. You an adult. If we have a disagreement, misunderstanding, we should be able to have a conversation. But people just hit the fucking nuke button. They're like, bro, it wasn't even none of that. You misinterpreted that shit, and you went full nuclear, and now you too big to apologize and shit. We never should have been cool. Thank you for showing me who you were. We never
Mhm.
should have been cool in the fucking first place.
You know, I had to do that to somebody that I knew for so many years. And everybody used to work. I mean, ever since I was growing up with this person, they allowed that, yo, trust me, Ray, they're not there for you. They're there because of what you could do, because you're
Bro,
always
I'm
bailing
coming.
them out of trouble. Oh, shit. Come in. What up? No.
What up,
Oh, Commander,
Nas?
okay.
What
Yeah.
up,
What up,
She can
Rising?
bring
man?
herself
Chat,
up.
chat, where you at?
Yeah,
No,
she
I
did her
didn't know.
first
I'm
live
outside. I
yesterday,
didn't know
guys.
who. I just heard somebody pop up in the back. I didn't know who it was.
It just like
I'm
brings me
outside.
straight in. I wish it would like keep me at the bottom. Then I can
But
make
yeah,
a different entrance.
that's how it be, though. Like, sometimes we think people be cool with us. That's why I said, I was like, I had to cut somebody off that I knew for years. Because at the end of the day, they didn't want to grow up. They didn't want to mature. Like, I'm not going to keep sitting here bailing you to fuck out. You see where I'm coming from? And I got kids to worry about. You got a child to worry about. And I always tell people that, like, listen, you can know somebody for so long and not realize that that person your whole life is using you, nothing but a leech
Mm.
King
for some real shit.
Blackout is in the
King
chat. What up,
Blackout, what up,
Nine?
though, fam? What up,
Blessings.
man? We're missing Mod at. I know. I've heard what she said. She said
I
missing
was
Mod
there.
said she wanted to be in the night.
Oh, Missy Mod.
I
You
gotta
just
ask her
summoned
was she
her. She's
sincere.
here. She's here.
You hear? I gotta ask her if she was
Women just
sincere. Missing Mod in the building. What up, sir? Yeah, I want to ask if she's sincere. Because definitely she can be a part of the nine. I love me some missing Mod. Anybody talk about her big forehead, I'll slap her.
I can't read him.
She's pretty awesome.
Wait a minute.
That's
Jugaflex
Big
funny.
L
foreheads are
says,
in. You better leave
Vex
missing
FL.
Mod alone.
Wait, Jugafl ex promoter says, Vex, I dealt with a narcissist on here. Tried to do business. They flipped the script for my resources and connections. Man, that's some fucked up shit. They did you dirty.
Hold on,
Yeah,
who's
they
that,
done,
Judge?
yeah, they did him grimy on some shady shit.
Oh, she was in here trying to do business. You know what, Judge, Matt? Look, I remember when Twitter first came out, bro. Man, I was on there promoting. I didn't know what Twitter was, but I seen people promoting, and I was good at marketing. So, man, my boys started doing it, right? And we did it so big. It was this what is it, Penny Company or something like that. It was these people offering um to sponsor us, and they was about to give us like 300,000 to get a server. And when we went to, they said we needed a company name. So my boy, he was in business. So I was like, okay, you go do that part. And when he did it and signed the paperwork, we sent it over to the people. The dude called me because I was like the main person they was in contact with. He called me. He was like, the business, the LLC is not in your name. It's solely in his name. And I wrote the check out to you, so I don't feel comfortable. I need to know. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, this dude, man, we've been partying and having for a whole year. Like we was cool. Like you did
It's
some shady shit
business.
like that where we could have made money, but it's business. I had to learn this shit. And I was young and naive. I was young and naive. But it's business. Business is business. So some people don't know how to incorporate friendships or family into business because business can be, like sharks in the water. You know, it can be like that. Or if you make it like that, that's how it is. Or you can make. I made a lot of money with my family doing legit shit, real business. Made money with my family. We did it together. Still doing it. So it is a way you can do it. People say you got to separate business and family. If that's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it. But it can be done. You just got to
It's
want to
just a
do it.
little risky when you involve family.
It's on the individual.
Yeah.
If the person is shady, they just shady, bro. They just shady. I know people who got family businesses that's been around for generations. Never did nothing shady to each other. Then I know people who had family businesses that fell apart because that second generation didn't know how to work together. And they start kind of, like back in the day, you ever watch them old uh movies when it was like kings and queens and shit, and the brothers trying to take out the other brother so they can become the heir. Like, man,
Oh yeah,
this
that
is
happens.
like that's how it is right now, bro. In business, your own people will take you out for $1 or for a position or for some status. If that's what it's about, then if that's what a person is about, I don't fuck with them. I'm straight. It's all about the money, the status. I don't fuck with
I'm just saying, like sometimes you can lose family.
you. Yeah, if they ain't pulling their weight, and then I mean, it's a lot of variables involved. But like with me, it's all about putting people in the right position for them to succeed. So if I'm fucking with a family member, I'm not about to give them no responsibilities I know they can't handle. And a lot of times stuff like that happens. You make people bad with money and charge of money, and then you mad when they fuck up the money.
Facts.
You
That's why
give
that one
somebody
time.
a position where you need to rely on them, but you know they're an unreliable person.
Mhm.
I mean, it's about putting people in the right position. I mean, I had to learn that on here, man.
Yeah, it is
And
tricky,
they
but
went
it's not
straight
hard
to
to
their
do.
head, and then now they're acting different.
That's
See, that's why
my
when I
bad.
put mine to the test on some real shit, I did it one time and it worked. Like, I didn't want somebody to work for me. You see where I'm coming from? So what I did was I'm like, listen, I still don't trust you. So you put your money in. You see where I'm coming from? You invest and we'll become partners. Other than that, we not doing business. Because I'm not gonna sit here and let you fuck me over like the last one did. So I put you to the test first. You gotta invest. And from there on, listen, what you do with your shit, is on you. You're investing, I'm putting you on. Other than that, we're not doing business. People will do you dirty. Been there, done that.
Yeah, especially if you're like a very giving person or you're like trying to be fair. Sometimes you're even more than fair, and
Yep.
people take
That's why I had to do it
advantage.
like that. That's the only way that it worked for me. Fuck that, because I'm not putting all my money this time. Now everybody want an easy way out. Nah, I'm putting all the work in. I've done that. All the work in, put the money in. Y'all slacking around doing shit. And I gotta sit here and split profit with y'all. Nah.
Nah, they want half and then still they want more. They want some of your half too. Like what?
I've been there. Now I'm like, you gotta invest. It's a smart move because in reality, I'm the one with the contact. I'm the one with the moves. And the majority of people around me are loyal. So if you want to be put on, you invest. Simple as that. We could become partners, but ain't no more working for me. Somebody's gonna work for me. They blood is not fucking flowing through my mm-mm. Nope. Ain't
Yeah,
no more
yeah.
family
Hey,
business.
listen, my about to get me in trouble because next time my wife she said, "Oh, I'm moving away," I'm like, "Look behind you."
Oh shit.
Oh, that's fun. Missing Mod, your dad was funny.
Oh man, that shit is classic, bro. Oh, that's classic.
That shit went off
My
in your
bad.
ass.
I had to
I know.
interrupt the
In
show
your
for
back.
that.
You know
Listen,
too
my
where,
got the
when
quotables.
you know too when you can tell someone's like a little bit emotionally unstable when you tell them something and then like let's say you tell them something about something else is going on, right? And you put them up on game like, "Hey, just be careful cuz this and this and this is happening over here about you." And then they straight up go straight to the person or to the people, and like basically,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they put you on blast because who else told? You try to
Mm-hmm.
tell them like, "Hey, I'm trying to help you," and then you went and did that. Like they're just emotionally like they can't even like contain it. They have to go straight away and just attack.
It's called projecting their pain. And a lot of people do that. That's why I'm saying, but I keep saying what I'm saying. Like these people think that they be slick trying to imitate these, streamers and stuff like that. Man, it doesn't really work out. You know why you get caught? Because this is real life. They've had time to play their scripts. They've been years on these platforms doing these things. That's why they're so good at it. Y'all just coming onto this shit trying to make some coins, thinking y'all could pull it off, but y'all get caught red-handed. That's why I pulled away from certain panels, from certain channels. I'm like, oh wait, this shit ain't even real. This shit is nothing more than just a and you could tell like people
Oh yeah,
behind the
yeah.
scenes coming
Behind
together.
the
Oh, that's what
scenes,
like, word,
they
have you
get
seen? I'm like, are you
together.
noticing this shit? Like, cause I'm
Man,
noticing it.
I I got invited to one channel, right? They're like, "Oh, come through." Look, I was in the chat, and I was like, "Okay, I hit the channel, tomorrow." As soon as I typed that, I bullshit you not. Like 5 seconds later, somebody DM me like, "Do not hit that channel. They've been talking about you in a Discord. They've been trying to get you up." And I'm like, "What?" And it's
They're
like it
like
was like a
setting you
setup.
up, like a
Yeah, and I'm
setup.
like, "What the fuck?" Like, like this is crazy. Come on, like,
Like you're just a toy. They're just yeah. They're gonna play
hold
with
up,
you like a
y'all got a
toy for
Discord?
content.
Yeah, for content.
They-
It's for content, but they act cool with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit, wow, bro.
Yeah.
It's like when they well, I'm not saying you're a nerd, but it's like when they invite the nerd to like the party, right? Just to make fun of him.
Yo, what Commander just compared it to like Hitler.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry, I'm not saying you're a nerd. I'm just saying like kind of like that.
I'm a
Like
nerd.
No, it was funny though. That's why I said it. I was like, you got me thinking of so many movies right now. I can't pinpoint one. Wait a minute.
Like Jug
Like,
says, the pyramid hustle. Yeah, I peeped that too, Jug. Like a
but
damn
I
pyramid scheme.
I think
Yeah,
it bleeds
Texo,
into their
what up,
personal
dude?
life. What up, Mintexo? I
Say
think it
that
can
you
again.
know, I'm like, what
overtake.
about
I
you?
think it can overtake them, and then it like bleeds into their real life.
It
Like
They
it can
do.
does.
get out of hand, you know.
Listen, you know that as much as they throw these damn celebrity Jones on me, right? A lot of people fall for this shit. Like they really think that these streamers that they be watching on here, they become famous on YouTube and shit like that. That's why I mentioned their names earlier, like the Krishan Rock and all these people, right? Like these are scripts. I keep trying to tell y'all that's not the real life. Me going down the rabbit hole, I'm seeing. I was like, wait, their personal lives is like this, and this, but on here it's like this, and this, and this. I was like, nah, fuck this. This shit is a fucking script. Like y'all over here really believe in this shit and want me to give my honest opinion, like if it's something that's currently happening within our communities. I'm sitting here like, is y'all fucking serious? I tried this maybe once or twice, but I was like, no. I'm like, remember, I did a few lives on this shit, but then I went down a fucking rabbit hole. These things are not real. What we're watching is not what's really happening in their real lives. They turn the camera on. We're thinking that this is what really happens, but they've had time to do this shit. Once it's off, we don't know what fucking happens on some real
It's
shit.
Like,
interactive entertainment.
Yeah, we don't know what happens
like
once these
when,
cameras are off. Like
when
people
you get,
tripping. Imagine us
yeah,
talking about people's personal life, and then in reality, it's not like this, and then you get sued. That's why some of us gotta watch what we do and what we say. I was
but
reading into
see,
that shit. I was like, damn.
Allegedly, in my opinion.
this
Hmm.
this is what people gotta understand. All this shit has already been done. It's just being repackaged. You
Yep.
know, think about like how a lot of these rappers, oh, they thugs and shit when they rap and then they songs, but in real life they living in the suburbs. They ain't doing none of this shit. It's been like that though.
Real
That's true.
shit.
These movie stars, these actors, back in the day, like think about when movie stars first became popular. People started glamorizing. A lot of them people were poor. They
Let me
just
ask y'all
they
about a
got
famous
shit,
one.
rented shit, and they gave them this lifestyle so people can adore it. And what happens is people want to model themselves after these people. So what do? They start buying these brands and stuff, spending money like this. That's how they get people hooked into that. Like you poor living rich. You really poor, but you trying to be rich.
Facts.
That's how they got you hooked in that, or mimicking, or trying to mimic these different, and everything that society mimics is profitable. You see what I'm saying? If you
Very
got,
profitable.
so that's how they project this image, and then people start buying into it, and that's how these big companies become profitable. Because it's not the movie star. Half of them people, man, they get that shit given to them. They be renting cars, renting jewelry and shit, and it be people spending their last little bit of money trying to be like them or do like them.
Hmm.
That's where the profit come at.
But
And they
what's funny?
been knew this shit, and
Yep.
they just repackage it. It went from movie stars to rappers, and now it's fucking social media people.
But the
It's the same thing, just repackaged.
people really believe this shit. Is the funny part. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, it's like when they believe that, what was it called? Pimping my cars and all that shit. When
Hurt
people
my
thought that,
ride.
yeah, pimp my ride. I forgot. It's been so long. MTV and all that. I haven't watched cable in a while. Damn. Um, when they had them shows, people thought it was real. I was like, yo, I even peeped it when they were showing this shit. I was like, I don't think it's real. I'm like, when you look at the decorations and the stuff that's in the house when they was doing the walkthroughs and all that, I was like, it doesn't seem them. Like
Nope.
a lot of
Look,
the episodes didn't match with their persona. You see where I'm coming from, and not
look,
just that. It's like I tell people, right? Where let's talk about a famous person. Somebody tried to argue with me. I had to walk away from that person one day. Oh, Drake is from the trenches. I say, motherfucker, Drake got famous off of Degrassi. Then started fucking singing music like he was from the streets and shit. He wasn't from the streets. He had how can I say a two-parent home
Preach,
and everything.
yeah, bro. Drake is from Canada,
He had a
man.
two-parent
He
home.
lives in a
He
Jewish
did.
community in Canada.
Like, come on,
So
man. Like he didn't go through
what's
what we
street?
went through.
I mean,
He was
technically
like,
anybody can be in the street. Only thing you do is go
yeah.
outside and stand in the damn street. So I mean, I mean, anybody can be from the damn street, bro. Like, come on, man.
Real shit.
Like
But
that.
Drake didn't know. Drake didn't go through what the went through. Drake ain't go through what we're going through in these streets. You see where I'm coming from? Drake didn't suffer what my father suffered. Drake didn't go through what my baby daddy went through, is my point when I was trying to tell these people. I was like, you so caught up with this Drake shit trying to put this in my head. I was like, what you trying to do is trying to fucking brainwash the shit out of my head to like somebody I don't fucking like. Point blank. Period. I just know my homework about Drake. I used to watch fucking Degrassi. Motherfucker, he didn't get famous off of this fucking music that y'all hear him on. We're talking about a motherfucker that was young as shit, right? Grew up on Degrassi and then started fucking doing rap and hip hop. So get the fuck out my face telling
Mm,
me
mm.
he got out the trenches from doing rap. No the fuck he didn't. Y'all forgot Degrassi? Y'all dumb mofos?
What is Degrassi?
That's how
I
he
didn't know
became
about.
famous.
I didn't know about Drake until he started rapping with Lil Wayne. I'm like, Drake. And then even then, I was like, bro, he
Lil
too
Wayne
level,
took him
man.
from Degrassi because he was rapping in Degrassi.
Oh,
That's how
is
he became
Degrassi like a
famous.
rapper?
No, it's a
No, it was a
show. It was
TV
a
show.
teenage show. A show
I
that
don't
a
even
lot
know
of
what
the
channel it
teenagers.
used to come on. I can't even
Um.
tell you what channel it used to come on.
Uh. Oh my God. It was really basically a teenage show. So basically, it came on one of the channels.
Yeah,
I
it
know it
was
wasn't
like a modern
Nickelodeon or
day
Disney.
90210 or
Wait, he
something.
was on
Saved
TV?
by the
Like in a
Bell.
show?
Yes, he was in a show
Yeah,
as a little kid
he
in a
got
fucking
shot and he was
wheelchair.
wheelchair bound. Yeah, he was
Yes.
wheelchair bound because he got shot.
What?
That's why I was like, y'all forget the grassy. Like, listen, I didn't want to watch that show. I was what? I was 12 years old
Nah,
when
ain't
fucking
nobody watched
Degrassi
that
came
shit.
out. Everybody
He
I
like,
was
oh
like
watched
shit,
that
that's on
shit.
Bieber,
Degrassi.
Britney,
Watch it.
or who was it? The Mickey Mouse Club or something like that?
That was Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and all of them came out on there.
Yeah, I didn't even see them on that, bro. I don't remember none of them.
Not the
I,
Missy
look,
Mouse
I am bad with like if you
show. I
tell
forgot what
me
it was. Oh, it was on
there's,
Nickelodeon.
Oh,
Yeah, Miss Spears said
Atmosphere
it was on
guy.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
See, I
there's
know I
only
wasn't tripping.
certain I am bad with like actors' name. I don't be caring about like if they did a memorable role, I know their name. I know like action people, but like when you start asking me about characters,
Me
I
too.
just really I didn't know. Look, man, look, don't laugh at me. Probably about 10 years ago, I didn't know Orlando Brown was the little boy from Major Payne, and on that So
Yeah,
Raven, I didn't know that was him.
that's all
I didn't know
right.
that was him until he started tweaking out, and I'm like, oh shit, that was him. Like I didn't know. I'm like, who the fuck is Orlando Brown? And I'm like, oh, that's the little boy.
See,
I don't be knowing these people, man.
I forgot
Well,
about Major Payne, but I sure as hell
Vanilla
remember that's
Ice.
what Raven. That's what
so what
Raven
do you
was.
think happens? You think like they're in these shows and then like they have like these contracts where
No,
they
see,
own
Orlando
them to do
Brown.
stuff
Listen,
later if they want?
Orlando Brown is listen. I'm listen. It's hard to explain the situation. See, you know who are the ones from the streets and stuff like Kodak Black. People don't remember that Kodak Black was a Disney a Disney and a Nickelodeon child star, right? Then he
Oh,
got
that
into
black
these.
one?
Yes, he was. That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
Are
Like
you
people keep
serious?
yes, yes,
Bro,
We
I
need
don't believe
proof.
that.
No, I'm
Hold
just
on, man.
kidding.
I gotta
yes.
look
We
that
You
up.
need
need to go do
proof.
your history. Go do your
You say
research.
Kodak Black was on Disney.
Yes, he was on Disney or
Man, they
Nickelodeon.
didn't put his black gremlin
He
looking ass on no
did.
damn Disney. They ain't never had nobody that damn black on Disney.
Yes,
Jug.
it was Nickelodeon or Disney, one of the two. I know. I used to watch. I used to watch him on the shows, and he used to come out on a lot of movies too as a little kid. That's why I was like, people forget these motherfuckers were on shows and TV when they were younger.
Okay,
But
Jug said
one thing
Michael
I can,
B. Jordan was a little kid in it.
but listen, one thing I can tell you is Kodak Black, right? And who else did I just mention? The
Receipts or it didn't happen.
they were, I'm not gonna say they were in the streets, but they were surrounded with people from the streets. I'm gonna just say that much. So you could tell who, like, who's from the streets. Nick Cannon came from Nickelodeon, but he was, the people around him, he had a lot of people around him from the streets. So he had a life like me and you before he became famous.
Okay, how did
From
these
coming
kids from the
from,
street become like, how did they get into a show?
you're asking the wrong person. That's why I was
How
like,
does that
people need
He
to
happen?
was
go
Like
back.
on
you're mentioning
Nickelodeon,
like
but
a lot
to
of
say
people.
he
All these rappers were child stars before they became
That's
rappers.
wild.
A lot of people around him.
no, they say he auditioned for Nickelodeon, but I don't
What
think
about the
he.
weekend?
He did. He did a few movies. He did a few shows. That's why I was like, and then I think after that he disappeared. Nobody heard about Kodak Black, and I mean Black, until I started hearing about this rap music on him that he was, on pills or whatever the fuck he was on. That's when Kodak Black resurfaced for us. They used to watch him on these damn little TV shows and movies. Like, oh shit. That's why, like, from my childhood was different. Like before, like I even know knew they were rappers. These motherfuckers were making TV shows. They were child
Yeah, you
stars.
gonna have to tell me what show he was in because I couldn't find nothing.
Well,
They
and
say
we
he
got the
auditioned
president.
for.
The president of the United States had a TV show.
Oh yeah, The Apprentice. I mean,
Yeah.
he come from a rich family. Well, that's controversial. So, yeah, that's controversial. But yeah, I know Michael B. Jordan was the child star. That's how a lot. I mean, I ain't gonna say grown, but a lot of people, man, look, you don't just become famous, bro. They select you. They choose you. They choose who becomes famous, who becomes influential. Even on this YouTube, you know, like it'd be some people having good shows, good conversation, and never get put in the algorithm.
Oh, there we
You
go.
know,
Now I remember what show. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. He was in iCarly. I know that was one of the shows that I seen him in. Hold on. That's why I was
but
like, yo,
they
man, y'all
they
gotta go back. He was in a few. That's why I was like, it's showing that he participated, but it's not speaking. I think what happened with the iCarly was affected from it. Remember the child stars from iCarly, something happened to Nickelodeon. And I remember he was a part of the rumors when I was younger. Kodak Black, something had happened. That's why I was like, he disappeared for a while. Next thing I know, he's rapping, he's in drugs, doing all this shit. And that's happened to a lot of these child stars. I was like, I know Kodak Black was in these shows I used to watch. Like go back in these little shows. What was it? I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he popped up on like 2 or 3 episodes of All That, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I was like, they all these motherfuckers popped up on TV shows. Like, you gotta go back.
Was Michael
All your
Jackson on a TV show?
Michael Jackson? I don't remember
Man, Michael
Michael.
Jackson was performing with Diana Ross and shit.
I know he
But
did music and
Janet was.
commercials.
I don't think Michael was doing more like talk show. He was more.
Yeah,
He was like beyond TV show famous. He did some like cameo appearances, but you
hmm
wasn't booking Michael Jackson for no TV show. He was too
Nope.
famous.
I think he was
As
supposed
a
to
little
do a movie.
kid?
You know what
As
movie
a
he
little
was
kid,
supposed
he
to
was
do?
too. Jackson
Where
Five, like the
you know what?
Jackson Five was like the hottest fucking group, like the hottest group out at that time. So Michael Jackson didn't have time to do like TV shows, like to be a consistent character in a TV show. He was traveling the world at that point, performing.
hmm
Like TV, like at that time, like artists were bigger than like um I'm not gonna say actors, like movie stars was huge, but like sitcoms and stuff like that, them wasn't big, them was like B celebrities at that time. Wasn't no big stars on those sitcoms. Like they became bigger later, but they at that time, like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, sitcom wasn't like them was like be kind of sort of like now. You don't see no real you don't see no Tom Cruise on no sitcom. He might make a cameo. You know what I'm saying? This is a Washington ain't never had no damn sitcom. You know, you see like B level celebrities. Well, I'm not going. You got like S tier, then you got A tier. So you see some A tier celebrities on sitcoms, but you won't see no superstar celebrities on those. They might make a guest appearance, but they ain't a consistent character on the show. Like Will Smith got big from a sitcom, but you
Yeah.
after Fresh Prince, he ain't never did no sitcom after that. He was in
Nope.
movies, and once he got big, like once he started becoming box office, that's when Fresh Prince they ended that shit. Like he too big for a sitcom now.
Listen, Michael Jackson wanted to do that movie, Edward Scissorhands, but they gave the role to this motherfucker, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Then Michael Jackson wanted to do a whole bunch of different movie
Yep, and they
roles.
didn't let him. They should have let him.
They
He
didn't
probably
let
would
him
have done
because
some movies.
Michael Jackson would have been a dog ass actor, man. That's why that moonwalk. He said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make my own movie." That's when he came out and he scripted that whole thing, man. That was one of my favorite movies.
They should have let him make a movie. Like, I think he would have played the role of Edward Scissorhands. He would have killed that shit. I'm telling you.
Man, Michael Jackson would have been an awesome fucking actor, man. Like, look at all his fucking video. A lot of his videos is like mini motion pictures and shit.
It's just crazy how they tainted his name. Because that's what they did. They tainted his name. All these kids grew up and told the truth, and by the time they told the truth, he was already,
I'll be right
almost out
back.
of here. No, don't go. Oh, she went with the Matrix.
Oh,
That was a great short video with all the star cast. Yep. And you know what's crazy? They changed that song where he exposed everything that was happening behind the scenes and all that. And he was telling the world. They changed the lyrics to his song. I think somebody was breaking that shit down. I was like, damn, they played the original version to the song, and I was like, yo, they changed a lot of the lyrics to the song. I forgot
all
what
you
song
gotta
it
do,
was. He was
all
exposing a
you
lot
gotta
of shit in
do.
that song.
That's how people used to get messages too, was music. So a
Yeah.
lot of the music, not just Michael Jackson, but a lot of those artists that came up in the 80s and the 70s, you just listen to their music, man, they exposing a lot of shit.
A lot of messages.
But
But
it's
Michael,
stuff that people won't accept though.
people
Like
don't
people
listen
ain't ready for
anyways.
reality.
Yeah,
Hey
that's why
man,
I
that's
said he
one of
would have
my
played a good Edward Scissorhands.
Look, I'll
And
tell you like this. That's one of my favorite fucking actors, Mr. Miles, is Johnny Depp. I don't think there's too many people who got the only people I think that get range like Johnny Depp is I see Denzel Washington, my boy Robert Downey Jr. People don't
oh, I
like
love
Robert.
him.
I think he got a lot of fucking range, man. Robert
I like.
Downey Jr. Samuel, believe it or not, Samuel Jackson, his
I
range
love
is
him.
crazy too. Another person I love watching them act is fucking John Travolta, man. I
He
love
okay.
watching John Travolta act. He owned every fucking role. My one of my all time favorite actors, and I hate that he passed away so young. And there's one movie I don't. There's just certain things I'm not into, so I'm not watching Brokeback Mountain. But
What the
Heath
fuck?
Ledger, man,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
Heath Ledger is an awesome actor. Like in A Knight's Tale, that was one of my favorite movies, man. A Knight's Tale, like his acting in there, that shit, man, that he did an amazing job in A Knight's Tale. The Joker is hands down one of the best performances of an actor I've ever seen. I put that when he played the Joker, I put that next to John Q. With Denzel next to John Q.
You know who I think
And
is a another good actor? The boy that comes out in Final Destination. What's his name? Todd. He passed away too. They don't talk about him a lot. He does also the what is it? Tales from the Hood. I know it's Todd something.
Greg, have a nice one, bro. Have a nice one, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Who's leaving?
Good.
Oh, bye, Jug.
But before we get into movies and stuff, let me I want to ask Commander because I don't think I asked, but um do you notice when people are projecting? Like first, do you well you know the concept of projection, but do
Yeah,
you
people
notice?
project all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, you can tell most of the time.
yeah, it's just and like I said, I don't think all projection is bad because some people just be venting, you know. But when they project it onto you, that's when it becomes an issue.
Yeah, when they start accusing you of stuff that doesn't even fit you, like you're like, what? Wait, I think you're talking about yourself.
Right. Right. I'm sitting there like, huh? Like I'm doing what? Like, bruh, I ain't got time for that shit. Like, when have you ever seen me do something or heard of me? No, man, that ain't what I do.
YouTubers do
And
that a
it be,
lot.
yeah,
Or it's like hypocrisy. Like they'll be accusing
hmm
other YouTubers of doing stuff that wait, you do that. Like the other people might do it too, but like you do it too.
but
Like
and then they justify why they do it.
yeah. But I
So if
mean,
you can
I'm
just,
guilty sometimes of doing stuff that I don't even realize. Or
that's
or I
different.
or I give people like it's selective, like selective outrage.
Oh, I tell people like, well, and see, that's why I try to be transparent. I am biased. I will be biased. I have no problem with that. It is about who I like because if I like people, then I like them. You know, the people I like will get away with shit more than the people I don't like or people
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just reality. I'm being real though. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, nah. That's
Like
just how it
I
is.
might make excuses for people I like or accept those faults.
Certain shit.
Let me ask
But
you both a
in a lot of
question.
time, but see, a lot of time is variables even involved in that. Like someone who I'm familiar with, I know when they having a good day and a bad day versus someone I don't know. I don't know if you're having a good day and a bad day. That's why you acting or doing this shit. You know, this might be your consistency. And I don't know that because I don't know you, but someone I know, like, okay, they're just having a bad day, this is, okay, I'll let it go. Or if I know why they did it, okay, they got a trigger, they got triggered off of this, so that's understandable for them because I know them. But if I don't know you, then I can't give you that same leniency.
Listen, my funny.
Missing mine is, but I'm telling you, man,
She said, I have
you
a
got to fuck
list of
with missing
reasons why I'm
mine.
lying, but no one else can.
Yo, that's I'm like, wait a minute.
That's like, I could talk about my mom, but nobody else can talk about my mom.
Right.
So let me ask you, Word and Commander, right? Is sharing pain online cry for help a form of healing, or do y'all think it's both?
Hold on, one more
It
time.
can be,
One more time. Is
Yeah, I
sharing
didn't.
pain is sharing pain online a cry for help, a form of healing, or do y'all think it's both?
It can be either one.
it could be either one. It could be both. It could be like people seeking attention. Like, I can't stand some people
Hmm.
that come online and they're like crying. It's like they're waiting for the camera to come on so they can start their role and they can start crying so they can get sympathy. Like
That's
there's a TikToker girl that she just got arrested. Um, her parents, somebody unalived her parents in the house while she was in the house and her little sister, and they didn't arrest her for it till now. But between I think like the 4 months where after it had happened before she got arrested, she was on TikTok doing the most, like crying and like her mascara running down her face. Like, girl, wipe your face. Like, you could tell it's for attention. And then it turns
I
out they
mean,
arrested her for it, so she might be guilty on top of it.
that's
that's something to
wild.
do with that shit. I couldn't
Man.
even, if something like that happened, bro. I wouldn't even be on. I'm straight. I'm good. But everybody's different, so But like Amanda said, it's various reasons why. What it can be. People can be venting. People can be, coming out here and crying out for help. They can just be doing it for attention. That's like every time I tell like somebody I'm legally blind, they be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Shit, I'm straight." I make a
What you
joke out of it. I don't want you to don't feel bad for me. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'm good, bro. Nah, I'm good. I don't need no sympathy. I don't need your empathy. Look, I'm still walking around. I might run into a couple walls, trip over something, but I'm good.
all
I
right,
don't
so
need that shit, bro.
But some
coach.
people don't even want help.
Exactly. So coach, let me ask you this. Do you think people that post, right, their struggles online, do you think are they doing it for like a genuine connection? Or do you think they're looking for like a performative empathy?
It's not white and black. And different people do the same thing for different reasons. So you'll have some people on here, they want the attention, they want the sympathy, they want the empathy. Some people just using it as an outlet to get it off
Mm,
their chest. You know what I'm saying? Because they might
facts.
not have a support system in real life, but they didn't develop one online. I seen that shit. It's some genuine. Like my wife's. I ain't seen it on YouTube, but like Facebook, like my wife is all about my BP shunt, right? She done put herself in a group on Facebook where they be talking about BP shunt, and I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. So they like, well, let's say something. I'm like, look, man, I'm good. I don't need no counseling
Aw.
therapy session through this, but it's good for her,
But
because
yeah, because
yeah, she
caregivers
needs
need
the
that too
support,
sometimes.
and she trying to educate herself about it, and like the like I'll be having the certain like migraines. She'd be like, oh, well, this person had these, so you should get. And then I had went into the group one day, and they was like, oh yeah, we love your wife, and I'm like, damn, how they done seen my pictures and everything. I'm like, this shit weird. Like they was like, yeah. We're gonna subscribe to your podcast. I'm like, I don't be talking about no shut shit on there, bro. I don't be doing this on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a support
That
group,
means she
for one
cares,
another.
though, you know? Like, she
Yeah,
cares
but
enough to know about it, to find out information.
people do the same thing for different reasons. That's why I be saying life ain't black and white. It ain't black and white. It ain't this or that. It's a rainbow, a
You
plethora of
also
reasons why
right.
people do things. So it's more about the individual. So I mean, the more interesting question is how to identify when people are doing it for this reason or for that reason. That I think that'd be a good conversation. how to identify what people's intent is versus is it this or you know what I'm saying? I think that'd be more interesting to identify the
Yeah.
intent.
Facts.
Because when
How do
people
you
are doing
identify
it
it?
genuinely, like when they're being genuine, like it's kind of good because you feel like, oh, you're not the only one going through this, right? And it could be
Hmm.
therapeutic and helpful. But how, like
Hmm.
Ryder said, how do you know if it's genuine? That's where the discernment kicks in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what's crazy?
and just
Mouthpiece, what
observing the
up, Shine?
consistency.
Oh, we got
What was that?
YouTube's David Banner in the building. Mouthpiece. Blessings, blessings.
Mouthpiece in the building.
Yes, sir.
Come on, brother. What up, fam? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Man, I'm gonna be back over. I gotta get back on Big Mouthpiece panel, man. That's one of the panels I enjoy. I gotta start getting back on panel. You know, I had my what did Gary call it? Paid time off. Yeah, I had my time
Yeah.
off. Somebody, I think somebody in the back commanded.
So
Wild Heart, what up, Wild Heart?
what's up, Wild? So word, right? If
Wow,
I'm
Sorry, I was.
man. We need
I was,
we need
I was
some strings on Wild Heart. Come on, wow. Yeah.
Some like
My bad.
fire,
we gotta get a little drop of Wild Heart.
Mhm.
But
some
word, let me. Now,
pyro.
I'm gonna ask a question, right? But I'm gonna say it in general, right? Are we more comfortable expressing pain online than in real life? And what does that say about our relationships, whether they're family wise, right, or love wise, or friendship wise?
That's a great question. I'll let the others answer it first. But that's
That's why I was.
Yeah,
That's why I asked the coach.
a,
I would delineate, and I don't want to change your question, but I would be more interested again. Why is it that people feel more comfortable?
Hmm.
Like, what does it say about a person that feels more comfortable expressing themselves on social media than they do in real life? What does it say about that person?
I like how he
To
did
me,
that to my
it
question.
shows, yeah, to me,
My
it
bad.
shows lack of self confidence, because like I was saying earlier, social media gives us that safe space almost where a lot of people don't know people. So you can come on here and say or do whatever you want, and there's no real time consequence. Sometimes, most times, there's no real time consequence. So people feel safe about coming on here. Like it may not sound believable, but it's a lot of fucking people that's not even on social media. So you get someone, if someone in a relationship get with someone who ain't really on social media, then they got free range to say or do whatever the fuck they want without a consequence. This person ain't even on there, don't even know about it, ain't even aware of it. So they can talk about their relationships because the person ain't go hear about it. So there's no accountability involved.
yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, interrupted. Sorry.
Oh no, you good, bro. You good. So that social media takes away, not all the time, but sometimes, I say most of the time, it takes away the accountability the person has to um that a person will have to be responsible for in real life. So like I just think it is more like what does it say about the people who do that versus if we do it, because I don't do that shit. Like anything I
That's
say on
that's
social
why I said
media
I
or
was
video, I
talking
can
in
do that shit in
general.
real life, bro.
That's why I was talking in
Like,
general because I didn't know how to phrase the question, but you did it for me. So I was like, "Word, I'm gonna ask you this question, but I'm asking it in general before I ask the question, and I'm just gonna go ahead and ask it because I know you're gonna understand." So I like how you rephrased it, and you're right. Like that is the proper way. I just didn't know how to put it into words, but you did it. So
Yeah, well, yeah, I noticed that as well. That was good.
What do you think,
Sorry,
Wild
that was.
Heart?
Yeah, I agree with that. The confidence thing, like in real life, like when you have actual interactions with people, like confidence is a big thing. So yeah, I basically agree with what the word said.
like in real, just like on here, man, I feel comfortable talking to anybody. I don't care what your status is, your knowledge. I can have a conversation with anybody. In real life, I do that. In real
Yeah,
life, I can have a conversation with anybody as long as I know the topic. And if I don't, then I just shut the fuck up and listen.
Yeah.
But some people could get judged like by their family, you know, like what does it say about their family too? It could say something about the people around them in their real life that maybe are too judgmental or harsh on them,
Hmm. I
that they
mean,
don't feel comfortable.
people are products of their life experiences, and sometimes it be the family that has the most influence, or sometimes it can be environment. Nowadays, it can be social environment, like part of social media, or out in the congregation or whatever you participate in. So a lot of that influences the person's confidence and self-esteem, how they carry themselves. So um, that's a big influence. That's
It
why
could
even
be
for my
too.
kids, man, I try to create an environment where they feel confident and have high self-esteem. So when they're not around me, they still got it because that's all they know. So I
Yeah.
encourage that, you know.
It could be too though, like the family or whoever, like they know the truth. Like you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like if they had to say, they'd be like, "Nah, you brought that onto yourself. Like you coming on here crying about something that you know you're not telling the full story. There's a background story or another side to it."
and see, because my people, my mom, my dad, I had my cousin on here, I had my brother, my sisters, my people come on here. So if I'm saying something, I be telling them to shut the fuck up, don't say nothing. So
But
I
even
don't
like
be
your family might have a different perception or perspective of
and
right,
most people,
like
yeah, like even like this for instance, right? My wife then met. I've been with my wife for since 2000 and what's this 2005, for like 13, 14 years, right? So she met some people who knew me in the past, and she met people who knew me in the present. But when she first met me, she knew the people who was around me, and that was the people I worked with a lot. I hung out with a lot of people I worked with. So they all speaking highly of me, like, "Oh, he good this, good this." When we start kicking it, then she started meeting some of my old friends, like, "That motherfucker crazy. He done did this." She like, "Oh shit, what?" Like, hold on, what? I ain't never heard this before. He did what? And I'm like, they knew me back then. These people know me now. You know what I'm saying? So you go hear two different perspectives on how they interacted with me and at what phase I was in at that time. There's some people who I'm cool with. We ain't hang out in almost 15 years, but we still cool. But they gonna have a different perspective of me because when they was around me, I was like this.
Yeah, and thank you very much, the word, for letting me on, but I want to go and ruin my own stream rather than anyone else's.
Oh,
oh,
you said
okay,
what?
Wildheart. He's gonna
Thank you.
open up his own stream right now.
Oh,
All
No,
that's
right,
what's
don't
up.
want anyone watch. It'll
His,
just be me. Like, keep watching this. I didn't mean it
keep
like that.
watching this. All right,
um,
Wildheart. Thanks for coming up.
shout out to Wild Heart. Wild, and
Fire.
like even Wild Heart, like from the time I met him till now, I feel he changed. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna see that change because of what he was consistent in before. So it's gonna take people. Some people it's gonna take time for them to see the change. Some people will never accept it and never will see it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is.
Frankie.
Right.
Frankie.
Mm. But that's how it is in life. There's some people who knew me back. They be like, "Nah, man, you still that." Well, I'm probably still capable of it, but that's not my consistent behavior no more. I don't get into fights all the time. I walk away from shit now. I'm more likely to walk away from some bullshit. Back in the day, nah, I'm gonna hit you. Like you just ain't gonna say nothing to me. You have to prove it. That was my mindset. I got a different mindset now, so I do different things. Commander, did you vote for this
You know
topic?
better, you do better.
Hmm.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was when I voted, it was after I voted, it was 50-50. And I think there was like I don't know, like 4 votes in or maybe I was the fifth one, I don't know.
Right when
Make
I
America
was about to
great.
go live. I seen it was a tiebreaker, and I'm like, oh, because at first I was gonna come on live and just put it in the poll for the live chat and let them be the tiebreaker, but I was like, well, we got a topic.
Well, when I voted for that, what I had in mind is like just the stories I've been hearing lately, even the one just last month about it was another couple writers, a different couple where she was taking stuff to social media. They had four
Hmm.
kids, four boys. One boy they had together. They had been married, I think, since 2016, and yeah, he ended up unaliving her. That just happened like just this in June. It's wild, but what part does social media play? Like, does it make it worse because she's like outing him? She's like putting him
Hmm.
down. Like she wasn't saying the name, but obviously everybody knows that she's talking about her husband. And like,
I
what does
think
that do
social
to a
media.
man's like ego?
See, this is the thing too. Imagine, like back in the day, we didn't have social media, right? So when you outed somebody, it was more than likely to the people in the community, right? The people in the family, you know. But now it's like you're telling the whole fucking world this shit. So even in the community, it used to be bad. Like when somebody outed somebody and now they known for this in the community. Like I had a friend who um he was fucking with transgenders, and when his girlfriend exposed him, he tried to take her damn head off, and I stopped him. And I'm like, damn, bro, you trying to kill that mother? And that was just in the hood, you know. So imagine now if that shit would have happened,
Yeah,
if she came to social media and did that. So it ain't
everybody's
just
gonna know about it.
now everybody. So like, and this is, remember, this is supposed to be a safe space where people can be whatever they want to be. But when you get exposed, then that's all taken away. You don't have that safe space no more.
Yeah, it's like yeah, wow.
This
Yeah, like
dude
maybe
had an
their
issue.
reaction is to try to like shut the person up, like snuff them out.
Yeah. And this was an interesting perspective I heard this one guy say a couple years ago. It was on Facebook. It was this older guy. He was like, yeah, back in my day, we used to fight and you get your ass whooped and you call it a day. And he said the reason it changed is now it's just like because you took the ass whooping, after a while people forget about it. But now people then record you taking the ass whooping, it's there forever. So I mean it never goes away. So instead of people taking that embarrassment of getting beat up, they're going to get guns and shoot. And I'm like, damn, I never looked at it that way. But I'm like, that's a big ass motivator too. You know, like is everything is recorded now. You see people trying to tame people for something they did 10, 15 years ago. Like, of course, people look, I'm in my 40s. If you see me in my 20s, I did a lot of dumb shit, right? I wouldn't, my mind, my brain wouldn't even physically mature yet. What the fuck do you expect from me? I'm trying to learn. And so, yeah, I did a lot of dumb shit. But if you try to shame me now from it, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. Like that's what young people do, stupid stuff. That's how we learn. Is by fucking up. That's how we. I was telling my son that today. I'm like, look, don't lie to me. He cracked the screen on his tablet. How did you crack the screen? He said I was watching it and it just cracked. I'm like, bro, don't lie to me. I hit it with a rock. Okay. Now was
Oh,
that so
okay.
hard?
Yeah,
No.
tell the
I'm like,
truth.
don't.
Always tell the truth.
Yeah, don't lie to me because when you lie, I'm gonna get upset. I'll be
Yeah, it's
upset
worse.
initially, but I'm gonna get even more mad when you lie.
And parents always know. They always
Hmm.
end up finding out. They know. So
Always
why
find
lie
out.
about it? What up,
So don't
Rudy?
lie about it. No matter how uncomfortable something is, just tell the truth. Get it off your chest and be done with it. Once it's out there, it's out there. You know, you don't have to lie and don't do nothing that you're gonna be ashamed of later. I had to learn all these lessons, man. So I did a lot of dumb stuff. But it's like I'm 41 years old. You think you gonna shame me on something I did 20 years ago? No, you're not. For you to even dig back that far, it shows me like you ain't shit today. Talk about what I'm doing now. Can you talk about that? Am I doing something wrong now? You got to go
Yeah.
back 10, 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, I was stupid then.
You know what, too, with social media? Okay, like putting your pain out to the world on social media. Like people will attack your pain, but
Hmm.
if you're putting out stuff, even if it's positive stuff, like
Hmm.
imagine like without social media and you're around you in your real life, you're gonna have people that are jealous of you, but now you're putting it on
Hmm.
social media, so now you got all these other jealous people that can do
Hmm.
things to attack you. Like it doesn't matter what you put on social media, there's going to be always people
No,
that are going to attack it, hate on it, like try to
But
debunk
you,
it. Like,
what you saying that can pain become a part of someone's online identity, and if so, how does that even affect someone's healing?
hold on, say that again.
I said, with her saying that, right? Can pain become a part of someone's online identity, and if so, how does that affect someone's healing?
That last part, you said, how does it affect them on here?
How does
their
that affect
healing.
someone's healing? Healing, maybe I said it wrong.
Oh
I mean,
no,
I
oh
guess
no, no, I couldn't. No, I'm outside. I didn't. It was a car coming down the
if the
street.
person's trying to heal and they're putting it on social media, and let's say they're trying to heal, but these people keep on and attacking, and yeah, it can affect their healing because if they're not strong enough to just ignore it, it's going to keep
Mhm.
affecting them.
I say it like this too. Before I even hit live, it was something I had to accept. Right, I had to accept the fact anything that I put out is open to criticism. Anything, no matter what I say on here, no matter what I do, by me putting it online and opening myself up to criticism. Right, and I don't think
Facts.
people take that in consideration. You know, there's some things I tell people I only share things that I'm comfortable with, right? It's some things I don't share. It ain't for nobody. It's mine.
That's why I
It's
don't
me.
share. I ain't ready for
Yeah,
the smoke.
yeah. So I
I mean,
mean, it
yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that because that's not what you do on here.
I don't need
That's
the
not what you do.
extra. Yeah, I don't need the
Yeah.
extra trouble.
Oh, only reason people say I share too much. I told them like shit. I only share probably about 15%. Believe it or not, of my fucking life experience, I ain't share that much. People here like, oh my god, bro. Trust me, I done been through some shit. Like I didn't share that much. I haven't really shared that much. But what I share is things that I'm healed from. That's why I can talk about. I can talk about my brother putting the gun in my face, kicking me in the back of my head. Now I'm legally blind. You don't hear no resentment, no. You don't hear no. It's just an incident that happened. I can tell you what I learned from. I can tell you how it made me a better person. I can't tell you how it hurt me. Did it hurt my feelings? Yeah, it hurt my feelings. But guess what? I understand. I can't control people. Even my brother, they had when my stepbrother when the fight was breaking up, he was like, "You ain't God, I'm God." I'm like, bro, who has ever said I was God? I never said no shit like that. But that told me how he looked at me. I never knew he felt like that about me. But when he said it, everything was clear. It's always been
Mhm.
jealousy. He's been competing with me. I've never, and you just look like
Mhm.
somebody under me. Always look at him like they reaching up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't attach
And it doesn't
jealousy.
even matter if you're trying to help them. They don't see it
Yeah, it
like
don't
that. They
matter.
see it. Yeah.
That's what they're supposed to do. They trying to show off. Like, look, bro, look, big bro, look, I'm getting bigger. I can do this now. I'm always been the oldest out of my siblings. Out of my crew, always been the it guy. So I'm used to that. I'm just not used to the jealousy. But I'm used to that little brother swiping that big brother, trying to show him that he getting old. That's normal to me. I'm used to that. I did that to my older cousins. Like I think I'm faster than you now. I think I'm stronger than you now. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like I'm jealous and I want to hurt them. It was more of a good
No.
competition.
But some people take that like a literal challenge.
Hmm.
Like instead of just messing around, they take it real personal.
Like it's either me or you. Like it can only on some Highlander type shit. It can only be one.
See, this is where
Company
like the
pride.
better you is a better us. Like
Yeah.
I was always told like if someone in the family is doing good, that's good because we all do good.
Mm.
We like that means that's like positive. Like they're doing good, that's good. It's good for the family. We're all doing good.
We all try to
You're not
lift each
supposed
other
to.
up in my
Yeah, you're
family.
not supposed to tear
If
people
somebody,
down.
like if somebody doing something like when my sister was on her pursuit to get her PhD, whatever you need, we got you. You know, you need a babysitter, you need some extra bucks, you need a ride, you whatever you need, man, we got you. We gonna hold you down. And then when she gets settled and get where she at, guess what she can do? She can help the person behind her, and we just keep pulling each other up. That's how we do. We
Yeah,
have
and
people
then the
live.
next parent, right? The next parent and the next parent's supposed to do better than the
Yeah,
last
I done
parent.
gave I done gave people my car. Like, you need a ride, bro. Well, I'm off today. Go ahead, you can have my car. I get off at this time. You can take my car. I done dropped my car off at my cousin's job when I got off work and got a ride home just so he can drive home. You know, he lived with me, so he go bring my car back anyway. But so I don't have to wake up and come pick him up and he make sure he got a ride. I drop my car off. Go ahead, but you do shit like that for one another. Shit, he don't need that shit no more. He didn't got he doing way better than me now. He was in school working at the same time. I did whatever I could to help.
That's
If I
awesome.
call him right now, like I need $1,000, he'd be like, "Shit, what account you want me to send it to?" But that's why you lift one another up, because when shit, you never know when you might be down. And if you walking past
Yeah.
motherfuckers while they down instead of trying to help them up, when your ass down, they gonna walk right past your ass too.
And if you're helping other people, why not help your family? Like I
Hmm.
stopped sending money to like India and all these other places because I was like, wait a minute, I know I have family that needs help. So I started helping like some of my cousins in Mexico, go to school, send them money so they can go to school, better their education. But I had to stop and think. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, if I can help other people, then I can help my family.
That's what, bro. Like when them sheriff's department firefighters be calling the house, I'm like, shit. I be telling them, they be like, can y'all donate to me? Like, shit, you donate to me. But like you said, I used to donate to that shit all the time. Now I'd be like, man, I ain't donating to that shit. I'd rather give somebody I know the money. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'd rather come on YouTube and donate to a positive channel. You know, get a membership or something like that. I'd rather do that
It's
than,
like
you know,
yeah. Like they say the Red Cross, you give money to the Red Cross, they say that they like like a big portion goes to like their admin and like a small portion goes to like whatever you were
the
trying to help
actual
with.
people. Man, if you look at those, man, if you look at those contracts and you see how actually the funds are dispersed, you'll be like, oh my fucking god. You'll be like, oh my god. That's why so many people get nonprofit organizations now.
But I trip out on people on YouTube because there's people that give a lot of money, like super chats, cash apps, and stuff like that, and then you wonder like, are they helping out? Like, there's a couple people that they're not helping out their family. Like, I'm like,
Mm.
buy some gifts for your like kids or your family or something, like you're giving all this stuff to YouTubers, but are you helping out your family or even yourself? Yourself?
And you gotta, is even that is variables involved. Cause I know somebody like that, but they don't fuck with their family at all. You know, they fuck with the people on YouTube and their family, but that's because of the experience they had with their family. You know,
Yeah,
so
I can
like the
understand that.
YouTube people like their family now versus like their
Yeah.
real family, right? So I mean, but it's it's circumstances, and it's people who say fuck their family and donate to the people on YouTube, and they don't have a bad experience. They just don't fuck with their family. But then you got people, vice versa. So same thing happens for different reasons.
Some
That
family
that
ain't want to
concept,
help us sometimes.
that concept, it took me a while to really. I don't want to say accept. Yeah, I guess to really accept it, because I used to look at things like it's either this or that. That's what, and it's like, nah, bro. Same. Yeah, five people do the same thing for five different reasons, man.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad to donate or like that. No, but I'm just saying like people got to see cuz there's some people that they're like short on money or they're like on a disability check
Oh,
or a retirement check and they barely have enough,
oh,
but the way they manage their money, or they, I guess it makes them feel good to donate, even though they can't pay their light bill, or they're like stressing out to pay their light bill.
Hey, hey, hold on, Riders. Can I be petty for a minute? Yeah.
Wait, he
Let
asked
me.
me.
I'm gonna be petty for a minute. Let me tell my story. I'll just play. But no, we know somebody who do that shit. They get they income tax check and blow it on YouTubers and shit, trying to build bonds and have friends and shit. And then 3 months later, they asking people to bring them a food basket and shit. Like, hold on, bro. Were you just cashing out people on YouTube? Now you asking for a food basket? That shit wild, bro. You too old for
Right. And then people are disposable.
I feel like we.
that.
I feel like people as mankind be doing shit asshole backwards. They know what to do, but I think they just want to be the fool, the donkey of the day, the clown of the day, for some fucking reason. I swear to God, man, I'm telling you.
Okay, how do you guys feel about this? Like, do you feel some sort of obligation, someone who's donating, let's say someone's like consistently donating big money to you, do you feel like some sort of obligation? Because there's been people that donate and then the subscriber feels like they have some sort of say so in the content or a little bit more
Nah,
because they
I don't do that.
donate so much.
Commander, you know what's the only
Nah,
thing I donate to? There's only one profit, one organization I donate to, and it sure as hell is not on YouTube, and it involves autism.
Hmm. But
I'd
like,
I
say
don't
like
if
this.
donate to
somebody's
none of this
donating to
shit.
you, like as a YouTuber, do you feel
I
some sort
mean,
of obligation?
obligation for what?
The only
Like
obligation I feel is to be grateful. That's it. I mean, because there's
An
been people
obligation
who
for what?
donated to me, being
any
grateful for their
kind.
donation. I'm grateful that they donated, but I
Yeah,
don't
because I'm
feel
like,
obligated. Like if we get a good rapport, then we got a good rapport. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean you gonna run over me. I can't be bought on some real
mm,
shit. I appreciate you and I'm grateful for you supporting the channel. But at the same time, if you get out of line, I'm gonna tighten that ass up. And there's a couple
I'm
people
dead.
who used to donate. I blocked them on cash. I don't want your money. I'm good, bro. If that's what your money is for you to come over here and run amok, then you can keep that shit, bro. I'm good. You got
So I
me
don't
fucked
want it.
up. Nah, you
I
got me.
just,
You can't buy me. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative. I'm always be that. Because you don't have to. People been spending I mean, these last couple months, I mean, people been dropping hundreds on me. I'm grateful for that. But if you think that's you doing that and you go come over here and stay or do whatever you want to do, you got me fucked up. Nah,
You
I'm
still
good.
gotta follow the decorum.
Yeah. And to me, that's like a slap in my face. Like, who the fuck you think I am? Like
I'm dead.
that shit. Like my character. That shit is a lot. It mean a lot to me because I done worked on it. I done built it. And when people challenge that shit, I get upset. That's a trigger. I get defensive about my shit. I done built this shit, and I'm gonna keep this shit. So money is good. I appreciate it, but at the same time, I can go make it if I need it.
Right.
I go make it if I need it. But I'm always grateful. I feel obligated to be appreciative and grateful. And like I said, it's people who come over here who donate. Like when old boy came up there and he was going that King Blackout, me, we got a rapport. Not because he donated, because he a cool ass person. And nah, I ain't about to let you talk to my people no type of way or do nothing. Nah. I feel obligated to stand up. Like I said, I'm big nine. At the end of the day, when you come over here, everybody under me. So if some weirdo come over here, I'm gonna protect mine. King Blackout, Stoic,
Let's
any of them
go.
come up here. I'm gonna protect mine. Commander, Ray,
Let's
the
go.
mine.
Not
Gary,
all,
the
not
mine, bro.
all
BDB, all the mine.
money.
So
Wait,
am
wait,
I
now
gonna
he
be
owns us.
biased?
We're his. I'm just kidding.
They're my peoples, man. They're my people. So yeah, I'm gonna be biased or whatever. I feel obligated to be that or do that, but because people donate, nah. Baba,
Yeah, but it's not because they
Baba,
donate. Yeah.
nah,
Baba's
Frankie.
cool. King Blackout, Frankie, they're all cool.
But all those people I named, if they fucking up, I'm able to say, hey, bro, no, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we ain't doing that. I mean, it's times Commander will tell you, he said it on here. It's times that she wanted to say stuff, but she didn't.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But she didn't, out of respect for me. Out of respect for me.
Yep. 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 Yep.
If you come over here, you donate, you think you bigger than the program, then I'm straight, bro. I'm good.
Money makes some change, but not everybody. Shit. You got me fucked up.
When you ain't used to money, you do funny things for it, bro. I'm good. I'm used to
Yep.
it.
I've told
Or it
people I've
depends
had
on
money
how
come and go,
much.
girl. You can make that shit. Listen, money come and goes, but you can never get back as the ones you care about. You see where I'm coming from? Like I've broken
Mhm.
money, I've torn money. I'm not gonna say broken because you can't break that shit, but you can tear that
Oh
shit apart.
no! Why are you tearing up
I've
money?
done it.
Nah,
Listen,
writers.
listen. I got a
I ain't
temper on
doing
me. I
all that.
got a side on me that people don't know about. Because you gotta realize I'm a hustler at the end of the fucking day. And when
I would
somebody's
never
sitting
tear
here,
money.
listen, I've had to prove a point to people though on some real shit.
Okay, you
I
oh,
don't
okay, what's to prove
fucking
a point?
need you. I don't need you. I make my own money. I don't owe nobody. There's times where I've had to prove that point. Oh, like, look, listen, I don't need shit from you. Like, they've given me money
Damn,
later.
that's
I'm like, yo,
savage.
you're not gonna sit here claim what the fuck I've done. Sit here, talk shit about me, bash me.
Mhm.
Fuck you. Keep that fucking money. And since you won't take it back, boom, boom, I don't need you. The same shit right here that you owed me, that you're talking about, that you big this and you big that, I can make this in a matter of seconds. And I've proven that shit time after fucking time. I don't
I,
need to get the fuck out my life. I can make
I'll
my
be
own shit.
I'll be right behind writers with my tape, taping up them.
Like, nah, you got me fucked up, man. I've done that shit.
No,
People be
I'm
like,
like
yo,
that
Well,
too. I
bitch,
just never
why
ripped
would
up
you do
money.
that? Because
I got
motherfucker, you
pride.
think nah.
You got pride.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
get
I
tired.
put that shit in
Like,
my pocket before I tear it up.
I won't tear it up though. I'll
I
donate
would
it or
I ain't
like
paying no
listen,
money.
something.
money comes and goes, like I keep telling people. And people don't realize that shit until they've lost the one that they fucking care about over fucking money.
The world goes round.
Exactly. Listen, money can make a fucking monkey dance, and I'm sure as hell not a chimpanzee. I'm not Rafiki.
They
And
say
Rafiki
everybody
was
has a price. That's what they say. I don't have a price.
No,
exactly.
you know, when people said that, I had to think about like this. I had to put countermeasures in place. Like I had to create a standard so I would never have a price. And that standard is I would never do nothing for money that I would do for free.
People think they could
I
buy
would,
you. Like that shit,
yeah, like then I
even
can
with
get bought.
family, listen, I've pushed family to the side. Like they've tried that shit in front of people. Like, hold the fuck up. Like I said, like I told you, ain't no shame in my game. That same fucking money,
Like,
here you go. Not gonna make that shit because I don't need you. I've burnt
but see,
money, ex people. Like,
I've, I know people who did things for money, and guess what? The things you do always stick with you, but the money gets spent.
mm-hmm.
So when the money gone, then you start thinking about what you did, and that shit be fucking people up mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
Mm.
Like I knew a girl who, you know, she started stripping. She told herself, "I'm gonna do this so I can pay for school." Then she got offered more money to do like private shows, and then she started banging in the thing,
Yep.
and then she got turned out on drugs. And like 10 years later, it's like she snapped out of it because like she got in trouble with the law. Her body wasn't the same. So
Shit.
like she snapped back into reality and the money gone. All that
Yep.
lavish shit you know, all that traveling when you was looking all happy and you was proud to be a hoe and all that. Now you gotta live with all that shit. And that shit fucked her up mentally. Like she's still fucked up.
And that's how it be though. Like, you remember the first time that like you started seeing me? Do you remember that phrase I used to tell people? Right, I used to always tell motherfuckers that, damn, I just lost my train of thought because it's been a minute since I said it, and I just had it in my head when you were saying everything you were saying. Fuck,
It'll come
I
to
can
you.
remember it.
It'll
Yep,
come
it
to
will.
you. So when you put up that poll and I was thinking which one to choose, the other one was like, is there value on the inside or the outside? And I thought, well, it was like an easy answer. But then the more I thought about it, there's also value on the outside too. But it's just a matter of like
Oh,
what kind of value.
Mm.
Now,
And how
see,
and is it gonna run out on you, and what is it gonna do to you?
this is how, because I couldn't fit it all in there, but that was the original topic. I was talking to my wife earlier, and I asked her. I said, "Do the clothes make the man, or do the man make the clothes?" And then y'all remember that story? What was it? The emperor with the invisible suit or some shit like that. What was it? Um,
Mm.
hold on. Now I got it.
It's
It's a fable. I forgot the exact title, but if y'all never heard the story, y'all, I don't know how y'all grew up in kindergarten.
I don't think I've ever heard that story.
This is the emperor with the invisible pants. I think it was a little Disney movie.
Invisible pants.
I don't know. I know the emperor went to school, but not about the invisible fans.
Well, I know don't judge a book by its cover, but I was more thinking like girls who look good on the outside and they spend a lot of time on the outside. Yeah, there might be value there because they can use that to their benefit. Like the one girl, she did all the surgeries and she was making a lot of money. I mean, there was value in it for her financially.
It's talking about
But
how
then,
people use their bodies. Oh,
yeah, there's value. But then when she got sick, and then when she got like, she gained weight, and then she wasn't looking as good, and she's like it started affecting her mental health. Like, yeah, there's a cost to things.
So
and see,
it's called the Emperor's New Clothes. Y'all had to go check that out. They got a short YouTube video on it. Who was that? Mr. Blind. He on before 3 o'clock.
The
It's
fuck's
before three.
all this hostility I'm listening to?
no,
You said,
Oh, did we
huh?
sound hostile? My bad.
Everybody sounds so fucking mad. God damn.
I thought we were sounding depressed.
No, she sound mad as hell. Like she gonna tear money up and fucking run it through a wood
Oh, for
chipper.
sure.
because we was talking about people
Emperor's
being
new
bought
suit.
and stuff like that. Yeah, no, see, not everybody is bought on some real shit. Money
No,
Yeah,
is
I
that's
can
great.
be
credit.
bought.
Just don't be
Now
running
let me
hundreds
ask
through fucking wood chippers, man. Come on.
let
I'll
me
even
ask
pick
Mr.
up a
Blind.
nickel, a penny off the floor because I feel like it's bad karma if I walk past money and I don't pick it up. I feel like
Oh
it's
yeah, I
bad
pick all
karma.
them shits up.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
pick it up.
got you. If it's on heads, I'll pick it up. But yeah, go ahead and ask me. What's up?
Let
People
me
don't
ask Mr.
think
Blind. Have you ever heard of a fable called the Emperor's New Suit?
The Emperor's New Clothes? Yeah.
Yeah, new clothes, new suit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was telling them about it.
Yeah.
Because I had that's the show I'm gonna do tomorrow. So the whole title was gonna be this, Commander. Does the man make the clothes, or does the clothes make the man? Is the value of a man on the inside or the outside? That was the whole, but I couldn't fit all that in the thing,
Right.
so
Well,
I had
you
to.
could have an unscrupulous mofo wearing a nice suit looking good, but like he's not a good person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if he's, I mean, but also when you put on nice clothes, it does make you feel better sometimes. It like can give you confidence.
Well, it's not just that, it's the way the outside world judges you too. Now you cannot give a shit what people think of you, obviously. But if you walk into some place, you can be the nicest person in the world, but if you are dressed a certain way versus wearing like some brand new Hugo Boss or something like that, they're gonna immediately think you're one thing when you're probably not.
I'm gonna put Mr. Blonde in the pond. He bought a pair of frog.
Oh, is it burping?
Yeah, I gotta mess
Uh,
with you. I'm sorry.
let me fix it. Hold up. I got you. Hold up.
If you sound like the Budweiser
Yeah,
commercial,
hey,
He
all right,
was
just a minute.
burping every time he talked. I was like, wait, it's like ribbit, ribbit. Every
The
time he
fuck
spoke.
wait, hold up. All right, how about
WB,
now?
WB,
How
WB.
about now?
That's good.
Is it good? It
hey, you
does
sound
it.
good, man.
You got to turn that fucking echo cancellation on and off every fucking time, man. And when I'm using
Yeah,
headphones, if I'm not using headphones, it don't do it.
yeah. Sometimes you got to turn the Wi-Fi off. Sometimes too. I had to turn the Wi-Fi off a couple times just for my mic to work right.
Yeah, there's a spider on my ceiling. We ain't having all that right now.
My mic is
It's
loud.
that, it's
That's
that
because Word
season.
made mine
What's
loud.
up, yo? She is such a
I had to
cutie.
turn yours up, bro.
What is it?
I had to turn Commander. I turned it
And
up. I turned Rachel's up too.
if you heard the whole thing yesterday, I did say resonate. Resonate. What did I say? I got better at it
Yeah.
towards the end. I was able.
Resignation?
Yeah, I
I
said
was.
if we said anything that resonates, but the part I missed was tell somebody to tell somebody. I missed that part. Instead, I
Yeah,
said like and subscribe.
I was
And these are
like,
the
I'm clipping
conversations that build nations.
that.
Oh shit.
But next time I'm gonna
I
get an A plus plus plus. I'll get it right next time.
That a girl.
was like, because I had when I got off, I went outside, smoked, and then I came and jumped in the shower. And then I laid down. I'm like, damn, is they still on? And y'all had just got off. I'm like, let me see how she ended the show. And
Yeah,
I was sitting there cracking up, like,
yeah, we was on
oh
for a
my
minute.
god.
We was on for a minute.
I was like, writers, help me out.
I was in the fucking city 8.5 hours. I left the house at 12 o'clock this afternoon. I didn't get home till 8:30 this evening.
What? Did they
Damn.
not have your package ready?
Oh no no no, y'all! I got a garage full of fucking car parts right now. Like for yeah, I got them. I got them. I got them all. Yep, I got them.
And you got extra stuff?
Well, I had to pack like 4 brand new rims in boxes. I had to get sensors. I got a drive belt. I got plus I had to go to the doctor, like I told you all about. So like I was all over the place. So I had a car full of shit. But I was in
Oh
the
yeah,
city. That's like an
it
hour
was
and a half.
busy.
Well, it's like an hour and a half drive. So it's an hour and a half there, hour and a half back. That's 3 hours right there. So then I was in the city like 5 hours from the doctor's office to the car dealership and then like whole trip. So yeah, it was like 8 hours.
This is work, here, bro.
Oh shit, man. Driving a Mini Cooper, bro. Fucking tennis shoe. Come on, man.
How tall are you?
Me, I'm 5'11".
You too big to be in a Mini Cooper.
Dude, that's my dude. The back seats fold. The back seats fold down, bro, because it's the 4 door Mini Cooper. It's the
Okay,
yeah. And I had to borrow it because I couldn't fit all this shit in my. It wouldn't fit in my car, so I had
yeah.
to
Right.
fold the back seat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just cruising
Yeah.
on the highway in this fucking roller skate.
I bet you it was good on gas though.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No, it's a
What?
turbo. It's a turbo four
Oh, it's a
cylinder.
turbo. Hey
Yeah,
man,
bro.
look, bro. The mini. I had a boy. I used to laugh at him. Like I worked with him in the hospital,
They're
and one
quick.
day we went down to the casino, bro. And I know y'all don't know the freeways up there. You got 75 down there, but
Yep.
man, he got on 75 and opened it. I was like, hold on, bro. And I'm like, hold
Yeah.
on, bro. Slow down, because if he crash, bro, this bitch gonna fold.
Dude, I listen,
Like,
I think I said this yesterday. This Mini Cooper's got it's a B20 or something. It's the same 4 cylinder turbo that's in a BMW 3 Series. It's the same motor.
yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
big
Because
motor.
BMW makes Mini Cooper. So this little thing,
Yeah, Cooper,
yeah, it's a pocket rocket, bro. I mean, it's literally a go-kart on fucking steroids.
yeah. Bro, man, if that thing hit something, bro, it's gonna fold,
Oh, you're done, son. You might as well just
man.
kiss your fucking ass goodbye. Yeah, fuck
And
them
see,
side.
look, Mr. Blunt, look, I'm so happy I can sit back and just talk. Like Mr. Blunt is somebody I hang out with, have a bonfire and a beer, and just talk. That's the vibe he gives me. I like talking to him.
Oh, I've
We
been
can just
around, man. I
thinking
can get
about
along.
life and shit.
Yeah, I can get along with anybody, bro. I've been around. You
You,
know what I mean?
you get like that home, because I'm from a small town in Pennsylvania called Alva
Yeah.
Flipper. I don't know if you know about it, but
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
that's the vibe you give me, bro. It's like that, like from the hometown, just chilling,
Fuck
just
yeah.
doing man shit, working on cars and
Yep.
you know
Wrenching.
and shit like that, man. Like
But
that's
see,
the
I
vibe
don't.
I get
I look.
from.
I'm telling y'all, I look like my fucking avatar. So I don't look like no country boy. I might sound like one, but I've got bleached fucking blonde hair and piercings and everything else. So I look a little different than the rest of the cats in this little small town, which is fine. But I look more like a city boy than I do probably a camouflage country boy.
Right, bro. If I can, my wife be laughing at me because I got a shit ton of clothes, and I recycle through the same 4 or 5 pair of sweatpants,
Yep.
same like 10 t-shirts and shit
Yep.
like that. Unless I'm going somewhere, then
Yeah,
But
you find something you
I'm just
like. It's
kicking and relaxing, man. I'm
yeah, it's
straight.
comfy, bro. I wear fucking Adidas Adissages every day, man. I love them
Hmm.
shits. I love them
Do you
fucking
guys have
sandals.
like a favorite T-shirt that has
Absolutely.
holes? That
I
has holes
do.
in it,
I
I don't
do. I
know.
like
They're
got
worn
not
my
out.
holes.
my
They're
wife
not
just done pulled
holes.
my shirts away. I was
They're not
mad as hell.
holes. It's called vintage. Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
say it.
that
Yeah, it
that's
ain't
my
got
venting
holes in it.
system.
It's fucking vintage. It makes it sound better. I got vintage
I
T-shirts.
you know what I tell my wife? That's the ventilation system that was built into the shirt.
Absolutely. Listen, I've got a fucking shirt from Abercrombie and Fitch that I bought in 2001 from the mall, and like it was a long sleeve shirt. I cut the sleeves out of it and use it as a sleeveless shirt now, and it says, "This is back when Abercrombie used to print like."
That's some
Uh,
hillbilly stuff right there.
no, no, listen, this thing's legit. This is
Cut the
back when
sleeves off.
well, yeah, you got to mow grass. I
Man,
gotta
shit,
have be
yeah.
ventilated, man. This thing's got. They used to print logos across the front of their shirts. They used to like have like stupid phrases. Like they used to say shit like sober or the one I've got says "got a sister" across the front of it. It says "got a sister" in big white fucking letters. So I just cut the sleeves out of it. But I've still got that shirt, and I bought that shit brand new in 2000. That thing's 25 years old.
I
Oh
know I
God.
got the
Okay. I thought you said sister. More like your God's assistant.
No, got a sister.
got a
Oh,
sister.
got a
Like
sister
you
for
got a
me.
sister,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
got
Oh
milk.
shit.
yeah.
You got a
There's a
sister.
phrase on the front of the shirt and it says "Got a sister" on the front of it. So like it's hilarious, man. But I bought it like 25 years ago. Yeah, I love that thing.
Like I got a Under Armour. I think I bought it in like 2014, but
Right.
it's a Under Armour shirt with Bruce Lee on it.
There
I
you
love
go.
that shirt, man. And
Yeah.
it's like the material. It's like the when Under Armour came out, they had that it's the material like
The
the
dry.
sweat. Like when you sweat, you can like shake the
Yeah.
shit in the drawer. That
Yeah.
wicked, whatever it's called. Like I love that fucking shirt, and it just got a hole in it. My daughter was playing with like pulling it, and it got. I was mad at her. But I might just cut the sleeves off because she bust the stitching out from the sleeve to the shoulder. So I'm like, man, I'll just take the damn sleeve off and call it a day. But I love that
Right.
shirt, the Jet Kundo shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. G Kundo. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Love Bruce
Or
Lee.
take it to the dry cleaners. They could probably sew it for you.
I can
Um.
sew it. I just figured, it's about time. I do the same thing. I don't cut jeans into shorts, but I do cut shirts. Like I cut the sleeves on shirts.
Yeah, man. Do y'all
One
want to
time
see? Do you want to
this
see
month.
something? Y'all want to see something?
Sure.
All right. Hold up. Hold up. Let me
Some
see if.
King Bombas.
No, man. I'm not on that dumb
You
shit.
want to see something?
I'm a fuck grown ass man over here. Come on now. Hold up.
Mine, like what the?
Hold up. Let me check this out. Let me see if I can do this. Hmm, okay. Well,
I'm a girl. I'm scared when a guy asks. That's like I gotta be careful what I
it didn't
say.
work. Hold on. Wait.
No.
Let me try this one. Hold up. Let me try that. If you're having issues, it won't let me turn my cam. I was going to turn the back camera on my iPad, but it won't. Let me try that. Nope. Mirror my camera. I don't know what the hell that means.
Missing Maud. She's like, what the?
It won't work. I don't know why. I'm
Stand
in
by,
this.
Missing Maud. Stand by.
Yeah, hold up. I don't know why it won't work. It won't let me turn my camera on. Just a minute. All right, continue. I'll figure it out. Go ahead. Never
All
mind.
right, all right. So what's this
Yeah,
Emperor's Clothes thing word?
So
it's simple.
basically, what the story is this Taylor was contract that contract to make the emperor a new suit, and He ain't make the emperor shit. He told him it was a suit, but it was really invisible. So the emperor walking around in his drawers and shit, and everybody looking like, "What the fuck?" But they convinced, like he was walking with so much confidence and stuff. Like even the
Oh,
people was
okay.
convinced that he had a
This is
new suit on.
like how we were talking about yesterday about shallow hell.
Wait,
About
I think I
Yeah,
got it. Boom, check it.
boom.
All right.
The doorknob.
Look at
Okay,
them shits.
doghouse.
Check
That
this
oh
out.
no, those are
I ain't got no
boxes.
you ain't got no doghouse. Hold up. Check this out. Check this out. Wait a minute.
or you can do that. Hold on, one second. Man,
Yeah, you going full screen it or something? Oh,
yeah.
all right. Hold up. Let me get this off of here. Ooh, check that out.
Nice.
Oh,
Boom.
Nice.
Yep.
And they're not
So
heavy, but they look heavy.
yeah, they're like I don't know, probably 30 pounds a piece, something like that. So I got
Wow,
four of
that's still
them,
pretty
and
heavy though. 30 pounds.
yeah. So
what you
yeah, I
putting
got.
them on? What's those?
I got it.
18?
Yeah, them are 18s. Yeah. So, but
I say no, and I thought about this Cutlass I used to have, and this Delta
boom.
88. Like man, that mother would look slick on them. Them boys would look slick on them.
But yeah, I went and got all that shit today from the city, bro. Yeah, you can take me off full screen. There you go. But yeah, I love these things. Look nice. They look good.
Yeah, they look super clean, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna look good, man. That's what's up. Oh,
Yeah, just don't hit any curbs.
oh hell no, hell no,
No, my wife,
no.
but
I park at the back of the parking lot, y'all. I'll walk. You know what I mean? Oh, I figured it out. I wasn't turning the cam on at the bottom of the screen. I figured it out.
uh, I told my like I can't drive no more. But I told her I'm getting like I want like a 76 or a 77 El Camino just to fix up and work on and probably give it to my son.
You
That's
want
like
like a low rider?
that's the big body.
Uh,
76. Yeah,
yeah, 76. Yeah, because you can
yeah,
put a 350 in there easily. You can easily set a 350 in there.
yeah.
I was on the
They
verge of getting one, but
What color? What color you want?
I am in love with midnight purple. I don't like on certain cars, like the way certain cars are shaped.
Yep.
Like when they got like the low bridge, I love like the new
With the shimmer?
Challenger. Oh, bro, I love midnight purple on that new Challenger, bro. That shit, or Corvette, something like that. When they got the low bridge, I mean anything with a low bridge. My uncle had a Prowler, bro, and it was midnight. I think that's why I fell in love with that color. Those
Yeah,
are some of the
that
most stupidest fucking cars. Like
you know
almost
who did do you know who designed that car?
who
Chip Foose.
for real?
Yeah, Chip Foose is the one that designed the Prowler, the same guy that made the Eleanor Mustang for the movie Gone in 60
Yeah,
Seconds with Nicolas Cage. Yeah, Chip Foose designed the
yeah.
Prowler for Chrysler and Dodge.
I did
Yeah.
not know that, bro.
Yep, that's a Chip Foose
Them cars
design,
are
buddy.
that shit is so. They look sweet as hell. So uncomfortable to drive and to sit in, bro.
Well, it's got a V6 in it, man. Like they built this like old school hot rod for the modern day, and it's got a high output V6 in it. They didn't even put a V8 in it from the factory. It's like a 260 horsepower V6 out of a like a Chrysler fucking minivan or something. That's what's in it.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, for real.
Those was like one of the coolest looking cars.
Yeah, they're pretty dope looking. Oh shit.
Now I'm
I
curious.
never.
Yeah,
You
just look up
so
a look. It's under Plymouth, Commander. Just look up a
yeah, Plymouth
Plymouth.
Prowler. You
It's a
never seen a
Plymouth. Yeah,
Plymouth
Plymouth
Prowler?
Prowler.
No, I'm curious about like what you men call the like a paint job with the shimmer or sparkle. I'm sure you guys don't say it's sparkle or shimmer.
No, it's called metallic. Metallic.
Metallic,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Have you
and
ever
it,
seen Have you ever seen a bass boat? You ever seen a bass boat like a boat that's got real sparkly paint on the side of it?
uh,
Yeah.
Okay, that's like
oh,
a
this
heavy. It's like a
Well,
heavy
because when I think
bro.
metallic
of
flake.
metallic, I think of Yeah, I don't think of like the. This is like metallic, like a. I
Well,
don't
you
think of
got
like the shimmer
different.
stuff.
Now, you if you talking about, you can put flakes in a paint job too. A lot of people
Yes.
put flakes in it, right?
Right.
But the actual, like, it is like when a metallic car goes, like when it, especially at nighttime when it hit the light, it
Right.
like you can see it shine different from a regular car,
It
and that's
does.
the
It's got yeah.
metallic coated paint. Yeah,
Yeah. It's got like metal flake. It's got little metal flakes in the
it's
paint.
like a
Some
metal. Yeah,
yeah.
All right, guys,
S-
that's what they call them. That's what the man calls them.
Yeah.
Metal flakes.
Yeah. Metal flake paint. Metallic paint. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We call it sparkles and shimmer.
That's because you're a girl. You're
sparkles and
supposed to.
That's
You're a
what I'm
fucking
saying.
girl. You're supposed to. You're a
It's
girl.
called
Yeah.
glitter.
Yeah. You're
shimmer.
supposed to. I'm
You got a
surprised you
glitter paint
didn't. I'm
job.
surprised you didn't just call it shiny. Like I mean, at least
Right.
you try. You know what I mean?
The shimmer.
Uh,
And spice
yeah.
it up a little bit.
Yeah, y'all be painting your nails and shit that color. Girls be going like
That's right.
metallic sparkle shit on them gel coat acrylic nails.
Yeah.
Oh, man, bro, my wife, she went and got her nails done for her birthday and stuff. I paid for 'em. And she came with this, I don't know, it's like this pink color. She's like, how does this look? I'm like, baby, I can't see. I just see pink. But
Yep.
then, like, when my eyes focused, it was like flip flop. You remember the flip flop paint, how it
Oh,
changed different colors? I'm like, it went
chameleon.
from pink to green to, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, chameleon paint. Yeah, chameleon.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chameleon.
Yep. Man.
Oh,
Oh,
but
okay.
this is
Yeah, I
what
know
I
which
wanted
one.
to. This is what I wanted to tell Ryder when she was talking about that pimp my ride. How she said it was fake
Well, a lot
and
of it
it was
was.
scripted.
Yeah, a lot of it
Yeah, a
was.
lot of it was. But in Detroit, we the Motor City. When that
Yep.
show came out, Lindsey, you remember? I don't know if y'all watch basketball, but it was this Detroit Piston named Lindsey Hunter. He
Yep.
bought a shop and he started doing that shit for real. It was
Right.
people, man. It was that shit was crazy. It was people riding around. They pull up at the gas station. They open it, and I bullshit you not, Commander. They open that gas tank. There's a fucking little TV in the gas tank and shit. And I'm looking like, bro, they tripping. They open the
Uh.
back, it's like a little pull out pouch and shit. I'm looking like, bro,
A
y'all tripping.
fountain?
I ain't never
Yeah.
seen a fountain,
Oh, a
but
jacuzzi.
Uh.
I've seen the ones with the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
well, this
Yeah.
like we it's this park. It's like it's called Belle Isle. Like you got to go across the bridge, and it's like a little island, and there's a park where we used to hang out at. And man, people used to pull up. They have all the sliding rims, but when that Pit My Ride came out, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I was like this dude. He pulled up in a Caprice, right? And when he pulled up, he opened his trunk, and when he opened his trunk, he pulled out, it was like a bed or something, bro. And he started
Yeah.
unfolding the pillows and shit. And he's sitting on the shit, chilling. And on the top of the trunk, it was a TV. So he like laying back in there. I'm looking like, bro, y'all tripping, man.
You doing too much. No, yeah, you
Yeah, he
doing too
doing too
much.
goddamn much, bro. But
Yeah.
Lindsey Hunter, the basketball player, he had a shop who specialized in doing like exotic shit, people's
Well,
cars and shit.
the people forget the first guy to invent spinning rims, like back in the day when everybody would put spinning rims on like Escalades and all that shit. The very first set of spinning rims were called Spreewells, and that was for
Freewell,
Latrell Sprewell, the
Latrell,
fucking the
yeah.
NBA player. Yeah, he's the one that invented spinning rims for cars. Like he came up with the first whatever they were all called Spreewells. Like that was for Latrell
He
Sprewell.
sponsored it. He actually, a friend of his designed them, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
put
yeah.
his name on them and started
Right.
riding them to market them and shit.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't
But
make them,
his
but yeah.
the guy who made them used to my step pops did some work. When I tell you about that shop Lindsey Hunter had, the reason I know about it because my stepdad, he contracted some work out to my stepdad. My stepdad used to build like hot rods and shit.
Cool.
So if they had the gore out the wheel well to put a bigger engine in, or if
Yeah,
they had to extend something, they called my pops and contracted him to do it. So he used to do that work for that shop. They bring it over to his shop and he'd do that work. But the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
who invented them street wheels, he was fucking with Lindsey Hunter, and we got when them street wheels came out, I got a pair for dirt cheap, bro. Probably for like
That's
uh
sick.
I think I paid for like I think I paid like maybe 200 a rim. And bitches was going like, and those was 20s, bro. So
Yeah,
at
back
that time, them bitches was going for like four or
20s
five
were
hundred.
big. Yeah, 20s were big
Yeah,
back in the day.
bro, we used to put the lifters on there and the extenders to lift up the car, bro. I'm looking like, man, we did so much dumb shit, bro. Trying to
Dude,
be cool.
the most famous rims come from Ohio right here. Dayton's, baby. 100 spoke
The
Dayton's, Dayton,
Dayton's,
Ohio.
oh, the Dayton's. I had some Dayton. We used to call them Dayton's in the D.
Yep.
I had a couple pair of Dayton. I got a pair of 20 Dayton's in my garage right now. I took off a
Nice.
Sebring. I had bought the Sebring, uh, and I souped it up. And when I bought it, the guy was like, "You want to buy these rims?" He didn't know what they was, bro. It was
They're
an
worth,
older Middle Eastern guy,
yeah, they're
and
worth
his
money.
son. I don't know. His it was his son's car.
Yeah.
And when I came about the car, I'm like, "Bro, you gonna give me this bitch for 1,500?" He's like, "I just want it out." I'm talking about the
Nice.
bitch fully loaded. Bitch had a
Right.
bowl system in it and everything. And I'm like,
Oh,
shit, okay. He just wanted it out. He's like, you want to buy these rims? And I'm like, how much? He said, give me $100. And I'm looking like, bro, these days. It's like, okay, shit.
yeah.
I ain't
Shit,
gonna
I'll
argue
take
with
them.
you. Bro. Look at
Yeah.
topic. He's like, I just want it out. I'm like, bro, you sure? Like these are, I'm telling him like it's worth. He said, I just want them gone. And I'm like, all right, y'all got it like that though.
Dude, that fucking Mini Cooper, my mom's Mini Cooper, it's got a fucking Harman Kardon fucking surround sound system in it, in a fucking Mini Cooper.
Hmm.
It's ridiculous, bro.
I mean, but you got to look at who. I mean, that's BMW though.
I know,
So
but
you
still, I mean,
gotta have.
it's a
Yeah.
roller skate, bro, and it's got Harman Kardon in it. It's a fucking roller skate.
You know, for a long time, like growing up in the hood, when you ask people shit, they tell you like hood shit. So you know, for a long time, I thought BMW meant black man's wheels.
For
Okay.
all right now, all right now.
I never think because everybody knew it as BMW. I'm like, what do BMW stand for? They was like black man's wheels. I didn't know it
Uh,
was something different until I was like 16, 17.
I'll tell you something I thought from the hood that I didn't know until later. I seen all the black guys used to put the yellow and white striped tires on their Cadillacs, and they called them mustard and mayos. I didn't realize they were called Vogue tires. You know what I'm talking about? You know what the
Yeah,
yellow and white striped, yeah, the mustard and mayo tires. They put them on Cadillacs. They called them mustard and mayo. I thought that was the actual name of the fucking tire. I didn't realize that they were called, but like Vogue was the one that made them. I didn't know that shit.
oh man, that
Yeah,
should be crazy, man.
mustard and mayos,
Mustard,
bro.
the
Yeah.
mustard and mayo. Yeah,
Yeah, most people don't know what the fuck that is. That shit's big
yeah.
deal.
They
Yeah,
ain't
you
been
see,
around no. They ain't been around
yeah.
no Cadillac owners. That's why.
Nah, them motherfuckers rock those things hard. Like they fucking rock
Mm-hmm.
those hard. You can
And
still
we
buy
used to put
them.
them
You can
bitches.
still buy them, dude. You can still get
Yeah,
them.
we put them bitches. We put them on a Cutlass Supreme. Put them
Yep.
bitches on
Fucking mustard
them
and
Lincoln
mayo, bud.
Continental. Remember them Lincoln Continentals, man? The
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
shots go out and shit be sitting back.
That shit's hard.
Man, I
Listen,
love them.
check this out. So, we're talking about Pimp My Ride. So, there's a YouTube channel if Commander wants to check it out. There's a YouTube channel called Tuvarish. It's or Tavarish. It's let me. I'm trying to figure out how to spell it. It's just a minute. I'll tell you why. Hang on, let me look on my phone real quick. I just want to make sure I'm spelling it right. Uh, let's see. Okay, it's Tavarish, Tavarish. All right. Well, if you type in on YouTube Tavarish Pimp My Ride Van, this guy went out and found the actual one of the actual like Dodge minivans that Pimp My Ride did for one of the people that was on TV back in the day. This YouTuber found the van, and it had like a fish tank and all this crazy shit in it. This guy found it and restored it and rebuilt it, and it was number one on trending on YouTube like for a whole week or some shit like that. I forget it's a ridiculous amount of views that this video got, but he did a whole
15
series on
million.
it. Yeah, he did a whole series on it, bro. And then once he fixed the van up, he gave it to the YouTuber Hoovy, the guy that's got Hoovy's Garage and all that shit. He gave the van to him once he got finished building it or whatever. But if you want to see an actual Pimp My Ride van that got rebuilt Look up Tavarish and then just type in "Pimp My Ride" van and you'll see it. That thing's crazy looking.
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And that's a real one from the show with Exhibit. Yeah, that's one of the ones that Exhibit fucking pimped out back in the day on MTV.
That bitch had hubcaps. I thought those was real.
Yeah, it's crazy looking, dude. It's like pink and purple and fucking all kinds of
Yeah.
weird looking shit.
Are you gonna share it with us?
Oh, he'd have to share a screen. I can't do all that. I'm on an iPad.
Oh, my bad. I ain't even. I'm looking at it on my phone. I know, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
No
just want to
worries.
say I didn't
Yeah.
know if you wanted to look it up on your own, Commander, or if you wanted to share it. But yeah, it's wild if you want to check it out.
So he kept the fish tank?
It's got all kinds
I
of
didn't.
shit in it.
I didn't keep it. I'm just kind of
You'd have to
on
split
toes.
through the whole video. There's not really pictures of it. You'd have to watch the YouTube video. But they kept a lot of
Yeah.
the actual shit. Oh, all right, Riders, I see you. She said be right back. She said she'll be right back. I'm getting ready to hop off anyway. I got to bounce around and do some shit. I just seen y'all was on. I want to jump on and say hi.
Oh, appreciate you, bro.
Cool,
Good
cool.
conversation always, man. I love having like
Yeah,
conversations with.
I gotta go in here and shave so I can look somewhat presentable tomorrow and shit like that. I'm a little scruffy. I'm a little scruffy. Women are lucky, man. Y'all don't got to shave your face.
Right, man.
That shit
Every
sucks,
couple
man.
days,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
we're
then the
so
shit start
lucky.
growing back. You
Listen,
get tired of it. Like,
I know women have to shave their legs and their armpits and whatever. Like I get it, okay, but
Man,
you ain't got to shave your fucking face though. Like that
you
shit's
know
it.
women
That
shave their face, their arms, their toes, like everything.
what? What are you shaving your face
Women do
for?
that. I don't. I don't shave my face, but I know women
Okay.
they
do.
get high testosterone levels.
Yeah,
I'm just
some
playing.
women do have that. Some women do have that little bit of that fucking mustache
Yeah,
going on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some of them do.
like
Some like
my wife,
Italian.
yeah, my wife Middle Eastern, bro. She be like, I got to wax. I'm like, what the fuck is you waxing? My
Okay.
mustache, like you ain't got shit there. Like
Yeah,
you ain't.
some Italian girls. Yeah, I feel you. Middle
Yeah, I
Eastern,
bought
yeah, because they got thick black hair. Yeah, 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 yeah.
it. Well, she don't be having facial hair or nothing. She just that's just her routine. She just wax. She got my mama
Well,
waxing now. Her
right.
mom be coming over like, you gonna wax my eyebrows? Like,
Oh fuck. See,
she
no,
like, you
I'm not narrowing my fucking face over here, y'all. We ain't
mm,
doing all that. All right,
mm.
I'll just
Now take this
fucking
out. Now before you get off, bro, check this out. This some real shit, and I ain't know about it until I started dating her. These Middle
okay.
Eastern men, bro, they be getting face waxes and shit. They be putting this black shit in their ear and pulling
Yeah.
out hair. I'd be like, bro, what the fuck
Yes.
is wrong with y'all,
I've
bro?
seen
Like,
that. I've
man, go
seen
cut
that.
that shit.
Yes, there's like a couple Turkish
Mhm.
barbers that I watch on YouTube, and they do all this crazy like hair removal shit on some of these YouTube videos, and they like cover the whole ear and wax, and they put a
Yeah.
Q-tip in the middle of it, and then they pull the
Hmm.
whole thing off, and it takes all the hair and shit with it. I've seen that, bro. That shit's crazy.
Man, I went to this Middle Eastern bar because we ain't got no barber shops or no black barbers around. But
Right?
I went to this Middle Eastern shop. Man, I'm like, cool. I like the little hot towel and all that. My man
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like, because I paid for the full shirt. They got like they don't have like haircut styles and shit in there. They be like full service, half service. And I'm like, man, fuck
yeah.
$30 full service. Man, I'm getting that. They took the razor. I'm like, cool, man. He started. I'm like, what the fuck is that black shit? And then I start having that thing in my head, like when I seen the shit on YouTube, and you said, I'm like, hell no, bro. And I
Oh,
looked
dude,
over, people getting the shit put in their ears and shit. I'm like,
they
no, man, you ain't doing all that shit to me. I got black skin, bro. I can't take that shit.
they
Pull my
pull
damn
nose hair.
melanin off with that.
They pull nose hairs out and everything with that shit.
Mhm.
They be pulling nose hairs out. I mean, ear hair. That's crazy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But the reason they do that is to prevent ingrown hairs. So I
Yes,
was like,
yes.
he was telling me I need it for my neck, and I'm like, I'm straight, bro.
Yeah, the
I'm gonna
place,
deal with my ingrown hair.
Word
dude,
thought he
I
was
got.
gonna pull the black off of him.
Yeah, you trying to pull the melanin off of me, bro?
He's
You
about
got
to
me
pull the
fucked
black
up.
off your ass.
Yeah, man. I come out be all pink and shit, like I'm
Oh
straight,
my
bro.
God.
We ain't about to do all that shit, bro.
He'd
You
be
pull the
like,
black right off my eyes. I'm
he'd be like, let me get my
going to
melanin.
hell.
Let me get my melanin back before I leave. Let me get that
Right,
back.
bro.
Let me get that
Got
back.
me in here looking like blackface and shit. I don't want all that black shit on
See, I got a girl, my girl that cuts my hair. She's been cutting it for 15 years. She's one of my good friends, and she has a salon, but like she knows how to cut men's hair like for real. Like she's badass with a pair of clippers, and she does the back of my neck with like a straight razor. Like she'll do the back of my neck with a straight razor, but like that's the only part that I'll let her like shave with a straight razor. She just does the rest with clippers and scissors and whatever. But she's legit, and I mean she's been cutting me for like 15 years. My girl Nikki, and but she's good with that thing, man. She knows what she's doing.
I can't. My skin can't take a straight razor, bro. I can't
Yeah,
take no razor on my skin. I done tried all types of razors. Went to
she uses
barbershops. That shit just don't work with me.
there's a company, all right, like we went through a bunch of different like shave lotions and stuff for like the back of my neck. We were trying all this different shit, and there's a company called Case and Maxwell or Coswell and Maxwell or something. I do believe it's a big blue container. It smells amazing, and it's this white kind of like it's this white kind of like paste kind of stuff, but it's shave lotion basically is what it is. And she'll put that on the back of my neck with like rub it on with her finger, and then she's got like a one of those small straight razors like that you can do designs with and the sides of people's heads and shit. She's got one of those, and she just does the back of my neck with that Cass and Maxwell. I'll have to get the name of it. She puts that on there and then razors that off, and it never leaves any rash or bumps or anything. Man, that shit works. Like I don't know about your skin, but at least I mean mine's sensitive too, and it doesn't tear me up.
My sensitive hair, bro. If anything sensitive on me, bro, it's my upper burners. That's a
I'm
skin.
with you.
That would be
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
with you.
gift.
Yeah, it's let me get you the exact name of it. If I Google it, it'll pull up. It's in a blue container with a gold lid. And it's like $30 a jar. The shit ain't cheap, but it'll last you forever. Like we've had the same jar in her shop for like a year because she only uses it on me. Because I basically bought it for her to use, and then I've left it at her shop.
Nice.
But let's see. Hold up, I got you. Just a minute. Okay, it's called. Sorry, I was way off. It's called Caswell and Massey. So it's CASWELLMASSEY. Caswell and Massey shave lotion, and they
Got
make
it.
women.
Got it.
They make women's products and they make men's products too. But the one I'm talking about, it's $25 a jar on Amazon right now. I'm looking at it, and it's a dark blue jar with a gold lid. That shit is legit, and it smells amazing. And you can use it as like a shave cream or just whatever. But it's good. It's good shit for real. It's like some fancy bougie shit.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for my husband.
Yeah, it smells legit. So get the one.
Missing
Make sure
mom.
you get the one that says like shave lotion or whatever. They got a couple of the same all the jars look the same, but they say something different on the front. So just make sure you look at the jar what it says on it before you order it. But you want the
Shave
shave,
lotion.
yeah, or shave cream or something like that is what it's called. You'll see
Okay.
it. Yeah, you'll see it. But it's Caswell and Massey, and it's a very fancy high end like shave product website. Yeah, and their stuff's really good.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yep, for
I'm gonna
sure.
impress my husband.
There you go. I'm saving lives
like,
I'm saving lives one stream at a time. I
Saving
got you.
marriages.
Yeah, one stream at a
like
time.
Commander, you better remember when you get it to them, tell them like, hey, this ain't gonna be an everyday thing though.
Right? Don't
Yeah,
expect
don't be
refills.
Don't
don't
be
be expecting all
expecting
this shit. I'm telling you, this one jar, it's a big jar, y'all. Like if you had it in your hand, you would have to like extend your fingers to palm this jar. Like it's a big jar, and we've used it for like a year on me, and there's still probably half a jar left. And she puts it on the back of my neck like every time I go in to get a haircut. So I mean, that shit lasts for like it doesn't take very much at all.
Missing Mod said, get the one that says icy hot.
No, fuck all that. Come on, you do no, you trying to hurt people now.
Hey man, I got a fucked up icy, funny fucked up icy. I don't mean to keep you on, bro. I mean, I'm just talking shit
Go
now.
ahead and tell me
Yeah.
real quick, and then yeah, I'm gonna bounce. Tell me, tell me, tell me.
I got this. So when I was in high school, we
Hmm.
use icy hot and shit on joints and shit. But when I was in high school, you do dumb funny things,
Yeah.
and so we put icy hot in our center's jock strap, bro.
Oh fuck.
Man,
That's just
yeah,
you wrong, bro. You
bro, man,
wrong.
I didn't
You.
know that it kind of fucked him up because you know
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
at that in high school. You don't know. I
No,
didn't
you
know
don't.
like your scrotum is like one of the most absorbing
Yeah.
spots in your body. I
Oh
didn't
Yeah,
know that in
bro.
high
Lord.
school, right?
Yeah.
It
So
was on
yeah, it,
fire.
Oh,
on fire,
absolutely.
man. It fucked him up, bro. He still like, bro. He was talking about that shit, uh, like 15 years after it happened. Like, bro, my shit still fucked up from that. Like, oh my
Bro.
bad.
But you doing shit like that's like the movie Revenge of the Nerds. You ever see that movie, that 1980s fucking movie, Revenge of the Nerds? Anybody ever see that?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do that in that movie. They put liquid heat in all the jock straps of like the football players, and then they put them all
I
back in
think
their
where we
lockers.
got it from, bro. I
Yeah,
promise you, because
that's
we was
probably
playing
it. But
tennis.
yeah,
We put that and with that foot powder, that talcum. We
oh,
put it in
talcum
another
powder.
dude.
Yeah, yeah, talcum powder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did that. Like fucked another dude. That's like that. Yeah,
Oh
we did
man,
some dumb shit.
you out here wilding out, boy. You know he's doing too
I say
much.
I've never. I don't know how. I've never wore a jock strap under my. I always
Right.
had my drawers on and then put the jock strap on. I didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
people wear it like
they just
commando
wear it.
style.
Yeah, bro. Bro, haven't you ever
Around
seen
commando.
the dude? Haven't you ever seen the movie Major League, the baseball movie with Charlie Sheen? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
don't you remember the big black guy, the Pedro Serrano, the voodoo guy in the baseball movie Major League, the guy that prayed?
yeah,
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 there's a scene where he's like lifting weights in the clubhouse with a fucking jock strap on, and that woman comes in and smacks him on the ass. Like I,
yeah.
yeah, bro. People wear, yeah, you wear them with like nothing, man. You're just hanging out. You know what I mean? Like if you're a dude wearing it, you're just hanging out, bro.
Unfortunately, we seen that in that last Mike Tyson fight.
Yes, when he got up on,
When he was getting
yes.
ready, I'm like, hold the fuck up, bro. He walking around.
he's he's up there grabbing his shit, man, on the scale. Yeah, they weighed him, and he's up there grabbing his shit in front of the crowd. Mike don't give a fuck.
Look, I'm talking about, look, bro. Right before his fight started, you know how people be in a locker room warming up.
Yeah,
He ain't there
yeah,
with a
yeah,
fucking jock strap on, bro.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Mike
it,
don't
just
care.
warming. I'm looking like, damn, Mike, come on, put some clothes on, bro. You too
Yeah,
old for this
Mike.
shit.
Yeah, Mike's crazy, buddy. Mike's crazy,
Oh, he
crazy, crazy.
country. Missy
Yeah,
Mod said you're country.
me.
Yeah, that's what Missy Mod said.
Listen, I'm from Southern Ohio. I can't help it. That's the way my voice sounds, y'all. I mean, and I said y'all. Of course, I had to say it. Then, yeah, fuck. You got me. You got me. I ain't going.
Cutting
I ain't going to
Edge. What's
argue.
up, Cutting Edge? Much love.
I ain't gonna argue with you. I got a fucking accent. I can't help it. I'm from Ohio. I'm from.
Ohio.
That's how
You
we
from
say it. Yeah,
Ohio.
I'm not from Ohio. I'm from Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah, I'm from Ohio.
I ain't never heard nobody from Ohio say I'm from Ohio. It's
Yeah,
Ohio.
no, 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 not unless they're at a fucking Buckeyes game yelling fucking OHIO.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing some crazy shit. All right, listen, man, I'm gonna go take care of this shit. But I'll, if you're gonna do like you said Friday night, you're gonna stream and shit. I'll hop back on.
That's for sure, bro.
All right. Hey, you girls, you ladies, have a good evening. Word. I'll talk to you soon. Chat. We'll see you guys later.
Thank you. Take it easy.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
All
Bye.
right. Later. Peace.
Great dissing LeBron.
Whoa, my phone just glitched.
I don't think
Okay,
Drake should be
Mouthpiece is.
dissing nobody.
I don't know. What's this song about? What do you think
Yeah,
about the song?
I don't think Drake should be dissing nobody right about now. He had a 10-year sentence. Drake got a 10-year sentence. He shouldn't be dissing nobody. Or Mr. Blind cool as hell. He remind me of like one of my homies from my hometown. He used to sit back and kick it. I don't know. Maybe it's that small town thing.
I was like trying to read what Mouthpiece said, Mr. Ohio. 10 years
Great
for what?
for trying to diss Kendrick Lamar and getting embarrassed, getting exposed. 10
He got 10 years of bad luck.
years of making dance music and stop talking about people.
He should have quit and came back in October. I
Oh, man,
don't even like Drake, so
L after
Fuck
L
Drake.
after L.
never liked Drake.
Mhm.
There you
Mhm.
go. What Ryder
Mhm.
said.
I ain't no Drake fan. You know, if
Are
you
you
ask me
back,
about a
Riders?
Drake song,
Riders just came back to say that.
if you ask me about a Drake song, first thing that pop in my head is you can call me on my cell phone. That's it. That Hotline Bling. I can't remember shit else about Drake unless he did a song with Lil Wayne or something. I don't even remember those songs. Mhm.
But what about that weekend though?
The Weekend out cold, bro. He got a new hit. Mhm. I
Does?
like the Weekend. Yeah. My wife was playing it, but man, that shit fire, bro. I can't play it on here, but I'm gonna tell you the name of I forgot the name of it already. I was just listening to it this whole couple
It's
days
alright.
every time we went
I'm not
somewhere.
gonna look it up.
You don't like the Weekend?
I'm not, no comment.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know enough of
Craft
the
me.
weekend, so to have
I think
any
it's called Craft for Me.
opinion.
I love Philly, but Meek Mill sucks.
He tone deaf. Who, the weekend? Are you saying the weekend is tone deaf?
Who said that?
Mouthpiece? The weekend goes hard. Pause. No,
I think he's talking about Drake song, bro.
I think he's talking about the weekend. Riders, what are you doing? Where you at, Riders? Where's all your questions at?
Told you.
I
No,
turned my
Drake is
fan
song,
on
bro.
because my daughter woke up, so I had to turn the fan on. So y'all gonna hear a tunnel. So I'm on mute.
Mute. Yeah, yesterday she had all the fans going. Oh, he said no, Drake. He's talking about Drake. Drake is tone deaf.
Drake. Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy tell him something.
Oh, missing mod. I'm not even gonna say
There's a
that. Nobody say that out loud. She said, I think. She's funny. Here to keep Americans distracted. That's right.
hmm
Everything's a conspiracy. Everything's a distraction.
Man, Drake is 40 years old talking about teenage love. Like, he's straight. Talk about shit he did in his 20s.
Now, right now they're talking about like, did you hear or did you see when they asked about the Epstein files? Like an interviewer, I don't know, a journalist asked about the Epstein files, and then Trump tried to like deflect
Mm.
because they're asking for. What were they? I don't know. They were asking for if he was associated with something. I don't know. People want to see. People want to see the list. No one's ever gonna see that list.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking
Yeah.
about there's 1 minute missing. Did you hear about that? They released like the video inside the cell, or I don't know. I
Mm.
haven't seen it, but they said there's a minute missing.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I
they
would
try to
not
make
be
some
shocked.
excuse. The lady tried to make some excuse about the 1 minute missing and saying that that's how all the footage is. Like, there's 1 minute missing going back to the
I,
1990s or something. There's always 1 minute missing, but why would there be 1 minute missing all the time?
I don't unless they're talking about. I don't know. Only reason I could think of, like back in the day, everything was recorded on like a VHS tape. The only time it was usually missing is when they put a new tape in to record. But everything is on digital file now. So, well,
Yeah, we're
mostly
like
everything like that.
2025. Like,
Yeah. So I
what does
don't.
that have to do with
So
anything, right? It's
that's what I'm
weird.
saying. Unless it's still like a period of a turnover period where it'd be a black a blackout within a minute. That's the only thing I can think of. But with modern technology, I don't know why it still be like that.
Yeah, because people were saying, like, where's there ever a minute missing, like, when you have surveillance cameras at your house
Well,
or businesses? Like,
now 2025, yeah, but back then there were reasons they had got.
well, I
Even
looked it up because I was like, wait a minute, when did this Epstein thing happen? Like, did it happen back, like, that far back? And
no,
it didn't happen that far back. I think I looked it
no,
up and it said, like, was it 2016? I don't know.
I
It
thought
didn't
it
happen
was.
that far back.
It was. I thought it was. Oh, when he unalived
2018,
himself, it was 2016.
I think.
Oh, I thought it was like 2019. I thought it was right
You might
before
be
the
right.
pandemic, but I don't know. I just thought it
You
was
might
close
be
to the
right.
pandemic.
But either way, that's not that long ago.
It's not that long ago.
That's not
No.
like 80s, 90s. Like, mm-mm.
For the 99 it was 2000. No, that
Rudy said
was-
99.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. Some weird stuff there. It's weird because, like, Mouthpiece is right. Like, why now? Because they were talking all about it, and then now they're trying to, like, oh, we got a lot going on. We're doing really good right now. Well, he said we have really bad going on, with the floods. There's the floods in Texas, New Mexico, North Carolina. I don't know where else, but
Hey, Mouthpiece, ain't you down there, bro? I hope you're safe, man. I'm in Texas. No, is Mouthpiece in Texas? I know. We talked to Tate through Messenger each trip. Shout out to Tate each. Happy your family safe, sis. You be safe. But yeah, she said she came back from her vacation and everything was good, for her birthday. Said she miss everybody. She love y'all. Send
oh,
her
was I on
gifts.
mute?
Send her
Was I
gifts.
on mute this whole time?
I think you will. Send her
I was like,
gifts.
Tay eats y'all. They were saying
Send some
Dallas was
gifts.
yesterday. They were saying that Dallas had some flash flood warnings.
Man, look, I feel for people in those zones. I'm straight, bro. I ain't moving nowhere where they got no crazy ass weather and shit be fucking up. Bro, they had they had a tornado warning out by where I'm at. Man, everything shut down for like an hour. Like, hold on, bro, we ain't here for this shit. Y'all go in the house and be safe. Just
Did
in
they have
case it skipped right
sirens?
over us. Yeah, man. That shit was going. It literally skipped right over my area and went further up into the suburbs. But it ain't really. It just hit fields. It ain't even going like residential or no business district. It literally ended in the fields. Like that shit crazy.
Those tornadoes on YouTube are like wild. Like, they look so scary. They look like,
Mm,
I don't know. They're alive.
I'm,
It's like
I'm
a
straight on that
monster.
shit. Yeah, man. It looked like somebody pissed nature off. Like you piss Mother Nature off and she sneezed and sent some crazy shit at you.
We've been pissed off with the nature. She coming for us. People just don't see it.
Ain't coming for me. I honor Mother Nature. She ain't coming for me. She coming for y'all.
My bad. Let me rephrase it. She's coming for mankind. People just don't see it.
Like, well, I'm straight. Me and Mother Nature, cool. I just don't go where she fucks shit up at. I stay away
You
from
know that, you
California.
know that. Calm down, Word Little. We know you good with Mother Nature out there chilling with mates, animals and shit. Out there
Yeah,
training the birds and the deers and the ducks and shit.
me and Mother Nature, cool. I pay homage every day to Mother Nature. I'm one with the earth, man. I'm a ground sign too. I'm a Taurus, man. So you know I'm grounded.
Hug a tree, y'all. Hug a tree.
Hug a tree. Hug a tree and blow a kiss towards the sky. And be grateful for what nature gives us. That's all you gotta do.
Tell
You'll
them the
be alright.
truth. Go hug a tree and kiss a fish.
Kiss
I
a
ain't saying all that, no. You
Listen,
might
I
get
feed
some
the
fucked up.
birds.
I ain't kissing no fish. I ain't kissing no animal, period. I'm gonna kiss my dog. Mm-hmm.
If the birds
We
eat,
be
I
having shit,
eat.
bro. I
I
remember this
eat, the
girl.
birds eat.
This girl I knew, she used to let her dog lick her face and she can take a fucking syphilis.
Wait, what? Syphilis?
What?
Yeah,
Wait. What? She got syphilis from her dog?
Yes, from
that's
her.
what
I mean him. Wait, what the fuck?
I don't know if she got it from the dog. I just know she used to let that dog kiss her face.
That's
She could
nasty.
have just been using that as a. But yeah, animals get that shit too.
I would never. I can't let dogs kiss my face, lick me, or nothing. This
Nah,
is
man, I
weird.
can't do that.
I
Licking
hate
their
when
ass,
they,
all
when they put their
Oh,
tongue on my hand. Yeah, I be smacking my dog. I be popping him. I was
what?
like, don't do that shit.
Me and my dog, we
Look,
share ice cream cones.
What?
nah, fuck that.
Wait a minute.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Hey,
just kidding.
look, man. When we talking about projection and shit, right? I remember this. It was this girl I knew. I ain't gonna bring race into it or nothing like that. I'm just saying this girl I knew. I'm still cool with, we cool, but we literally got in a full blown argument. And she was justifying like letting her dog lick her face, eating her ice cream, licking out her cup and shit like that. Be like, dogs' mouths are the most sanitary. They create a bacteria in their saliva that's clean. It can heal messed up wounds. And I'm looking like, yeah, when a jellyfish bites you, you piss on it. But
Mm.
that don't mean I want to keep getting pissed on. Like I'm straight, bro. Ain't about letting no dog lick my face. Yeah, mad as
She
hell. I'm
shares
like,
the
look, man,
water
if you
bowl
want
with
to
the
kiss
dog.
your dog and get freaky and shit with it, that's you, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with me, man. But don't try to sit up here and convince me and accept me licking a dog is cleaner than me licking my wife or licking a woman. I'm straight, bro. Nah, that shit ain't kosher. Fucking animal. It's a fucking animal. What's wrong with you, man? Oh, man, I know some weird people.
People just nasty in general. Like, I get it that you want to treat a dog or a cat like, because you don't have no kids or, you lonely or something. But don't be kissing up on no animals or some real shit.
Hell no,
People be
man.
doing the nastiest things. Like, yo, they really do be all up in their buttholes and
Yo,
in their private parts
nasty
and shit
ass.
like that. Then they be kissing other dogs' butts and stuff like that. Like, come on, let's be real. I know y'all see that shit. So it's not just their butthole they be on, other dogs' buttholes. So we
They eat shit,
let me
bro.
know who you
Dogs eat shit.
are.
Eat shit. Dogs eat shit. They eat they throw up. They throw up and eat that shit, bro. Come on now, man.
Okay, that's making me nauseous.
Mm-mm.
But it's the
That's
truth
gross.
though. People don't want to hear it like on some real shit, like, but it's the truth.
Yeah,
I
they
would
got
keep
worms.
we give Commander the option. She want to rock out or she want to pop off
Nah,
or
I'm
pop off.
good. We're closing
I'm
out.
gonna, I'm gonna out there. I gotta leave early.
We out,
Yeah, my
baby.
neck is still, man. My neck is so fucking stiff. I
You
know
see,
I pulled
I'm not
something in
on
my lap.
it.
This shit probably gonna take like 3 or 4 days. I couldn't even turn my neck when I woke up this morning.
Oh, you pulled a muscle in your sleeve. No, wait. You know what? Never mind. Listen, he bullshitting us. We know why his neck broken. He took a good vacation Tell wifey shout out for breaking your neck, yo. She did a good job. She did her job. She understood the mission. And it was her birthday.
Oh yeah, it was her birthday.
Oh wow, man. No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Right.
Like,
So
He said,
I
"I'm gonna
called
tell you
myself getting
exactly
back
what
in shape.
happened."
I called myself getting back in shape. So I kind of wanted to test myself. I ain't lift weights like heavy weights in like 4 or 5 years. Ever since I got my shunt. And when I was lifting, you know what a shoulder shrug is?
Yes,
yes,
So
when you
I
lift them
used
like,
to
yeah.
take like 350, 400 pounds and I do some shoulder shrugs.
you're
So I
supposed to
thought it
take
was
it
smart.
easy. You're supposed to start slow and
I didn't
gradually.
lift that much. I only grabbed 200. So I'm shoulder
That's a
shrugging
lot.
200. That's not a lot. That 200, that's a lot for a lot of people, but it's really not a lot for me. It's like I done put a 325-pound dresser on my shoulder, like lift the bitch over my head and throw it.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, like 7 years ago.
You
But
need one of
I
those
mean, for
neck
me, it's not a
rollers.
lot. Like even right now, like the average person probably could do what 20 push-ups straight. Like even I did push-ups in probably about 3 or 4 years. But last like when my friend came over here and he was getting ready for the physical, uh, he was getting ready for the physical. But he was applying for the sheriff's office, and he was like, "How many push-ups can you do straight?" And I got to 50 and got tired. And I'm like, "Shit, I can do like probably 55." And I ain't did push-ups in like 4 years prior to that. And that's just like right now, if I get down, I probably can do 50 straight without being tired. But
You got
that's
that
just like,
natural muscle.
yeah, that's just like not even like I have certain movements that I do now. Like even when I pick up my kids, I lift them like I'm lifting weights. So even playing with my kids, I'm still my son is like 60 pounds, my daughter 40 pounds. That's all I do is pick them up all day. So I'm still like I'm not working out, but I'm still lifting weights. So my muscles are still being conditioned. I can't lift what I used to lift. I used to be able to deadlift probably about 400, 500 pounds. Well, no, I never deadlifted 500. The most I ever deadlifted was 425, I think. Um, the most I ever squatted was like 455, 465, somewhere around there. The most I ever leg press was 565.
Wow.
That was with like my thighs used to look like fucking front. My back and my thighs is always more defined. My thighs little as hell or normal as hell. I ain't gonna say little because they still big, but it's like my thighs, like when I flex my thighs, that shit look bulletproof. That shit used to look bulletproof. And when I flex my back, people be like, I ain't fucking with him. Like even wearing a regular shirt, like you can see the definition in my shoulders. You know how them people be having them pumps, but my neck is thick too. So I never lost my neck and my shoulders. Because I used to do like Muay Thai, so I worked my neck too. That's why my neck was thick. My neck used to be real thick. But I used to work my neck with like head weights and shit just to strengthen it because you get kicked and you often block with your shoulder, but you still take impact in your neck. And if your neck
Yeah.
weak, you get knocked the fuck out. So I still got like my frame, my muscles are still conditioned. They just not like ripped and shit. So I was doing 200. I got up to like 20 and I felt it get tight, but it didn't feel like it strained or popped. I didn't feel that shit to the next day. And then I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck I do? I was all stiff and shit.
Ooh, you overdid it.
So,
Did you
but I
warm up?
felt I warmed up. That was like 30 minutes into the exercise before I did it.
Damn. See,
I
guys,
did. I,
this is the explanation on how you leave your wife hanging from the ceiling fan. Happy birthday, wifey.
Stop it. You did one too many. You should have stopped at 19.
yeah, I ain't gonna be working out for a couple days.
Exactly. 20 at a time, like my physical therapist has been telling me. 20 at a time. Don't do no more until I tell you. I was cracking up.
Oh yeah, Ryder's went to physical therapy today.
Yeah, see, I gotta I gotta realize, accept the fact that I got older and I'm not what I used to be because it's like that mind frame, like that mindset. Man, it's been time. I remember when I first started going to the gym with my wife, she thought something was wrong with me because my left shoulder popped out of place a lot. And I was lifting one day and my shit pop, I was bench pressing and my shoulder popped out of place. And I'm like, shit. And I'm trying to struggle to get the weight off me. And I got the weight off me. And I'm like, fuck, my shoulder fell out of place. And she like, oh my God, come on, let's go to the hospital. I grabbed a 25-pound plate, held that bitch up and let it fall and snapped it back in place and went back working out. She was like, what is wrong with you? He's like, you ain't hurt. I'm like, it's sore, but I'm good. I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this set, man, before I get out of here. I'm just used to that shit. I'm used to pushing through. I'm like, you ever seen them people at the gym be working out and they pass out, wake up, and they go back to working? That's how I was. I ain't never passed out
Pass
at the
out?
gym.
I've never seen anyone pass out.
You never seen it yet. Yeah, I've
I
seen
was
that.
getting ready to
I
say,
just, man, look, like I used to go. I don't know. I used to go to the powerhouse gym, and this is the reason why I stopped going and I started going to like Planet Fitness, like regular ass gym. Because you being those, man, them motherfuckers being there lifting weights, they be throwing up. I done seen people pissing on themselves lifting weights. Like they take that shit to the extreme. Motherfuckers passing out, boom. Like your body lock up and shit. Motherfuckers been lifting to their body lock.
I've
I'm
seen people
like,
throw up.
this shit is too extreme. I'm just trying to get a workout in. I ain't trying to go through all this shit.
I've never seen nobody piss their pants.
I
That's
seen that's
I've
crazy.
some
seen plenty of people
this
lifting weights. But
deadlifting,
I'm from lifting. From
doing
lifting.
dead.
So
Like when you go, that's like when you go to like them powerhouse gyms and shit. Motherfuckers be lifting all that extreme heavy weight. This dude he bent down, grabbed it. He got halfway up, and we looking like, what the fuck is that? Like, did he bust his water bottle or something? All his whiskey started coming down his leg. His face turned red. He dropped that shit. Was like, damn, I pissed my pants. I seen a person shit on themselves, bench pressing.
yo,
No, stop it.
I didn't know that you
Stop
could,
it.
push your pants other than being scared.
No,
Like,
bro.
wait a minute.
This how it was. Cause you be in the gym with headphones and shit, right? And it's like the bench press machine is right next to the dumbbell rack. So I'm sitting there, I'm doing hammer curls with the dumbbell and the bench press machine there. And I didn't hear it, but other people did because when he got up and left, I'm like, damn, y'all smell that? And it was like my man was bench pressing and the bar hit his fist and you just heard this big ass like it all came out. He was like the girl was like, I thought it was the part. He shitty on the stuff. He got up quick, but when he got up, I'm looking like that. I thought he pulled something. That's why he was walking funny to the locker room. No, he was walking funny because he shitting on himself. But I didn't hear nothing. But they was like, man, you heard everything. I was like, man. I was right next to him. I smelled it. I'm like, damn, somebody ripped walking.
He said I smelt it.
Oh,
Oh, men are crazy.
man,
Men
I
are
seen like
crazy.
I got some gym stories, man. I got some damn gym stories. I done seen some crazy shit at the gym.
Yeah, I'm about to hop in on that. I'm gonna see you in
Hey,
the
I'm about to
next
end the show.
hour.
All
I
right,
heard
good
my daughter
night.
like, Dad,
And
I'm on
don't
the
lift no more
button.
weights. Stop leaving your wifey in the ceiling fan like that, man. We get it. We
I ain't
get it. I
talking.
understand. Listen, we
Mm.
understand. We know what it really was. We get it. You're just blaming it on the weights right now. It's all right. And then, wifey gonna cover for you. It's all right.
All right, we left it on a shitty story.
Wait,
Damn.
I got muted. That shit is crazy. But let me get off this, John, y'all. But, I'll see you in your next live, y'all.
Oh,
All
for
right,
Stay
good
sure.
off
night.
the weights, y'all. Stay off the weights. 20 at a time.
Shout out
20,
to
I
Life
do.
for Life.
Yeah,
Good night,
20 is in my
millions.
set or in my reps. That's not my set. Oh yeah, do at least 4 sets of 20. But appreciate y'all, man. Good night, Nine. Appreciate you,
All
lady of
right,
the night.
Lady of the Nine.
Mhm. Hey man,
Oh,
y'all know
she's
what I
in the chat
always say.
laughing. All right, I'm
Is
dropping
that
down.
rather
Everybody's
than
just
chat
laughing
love?
in the chat.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who hit the panel, man. Mr. Bond, Commander, Writers for Life. Appreciate y'all. Did I miss anybody? Wild Heart popped through for a minute. Shout out to Wild Heart, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These conversations to build nations. And if we say anything that resonated with you, do me a huge favor. Hit that share button. Tell somebody, tell somebody. Help me spread the word. But until next time, man, we out. I ain't even had a button ready. Hold on, I'm tripping.
And do it for the 9.
What up, Nine?
Acknowledge me!
They've been telling y'all love, and I came to tell y'all right. The way you feel influences the way you think, and the way you think dictates the actions you take.
You there, sitting at home, acknowledge me.
When I move, it's an earthquake rumble. I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.